How are you on pop culture trivia, Joe? Good?
A lot of random things.
Pop culture specifically, though. Like how...
Joe knows everything. Did you know
A
that?
lot of random topics.
Did you see the Jeopardy's doing a pop culture thing?
I have not.
So they're doing a new version.
Where's his camera?
Three-man teams. I got me and a guy that also plays trivia where I play.
Right
Do you want to join?
Where's Garby's camera?
It's possible. When is it?
We have to take a test online first.
Okay.
So I'll register the team, let you guys know when to take the test.
Let's talk afterwards.
So, yeah.
I know a lot of things about a lot of random topics, and it just, you never know.
Well, this one's specifically pop culture.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I could go either way, you know.
Yeah.
Drew, do you have to charge
Hey,
these, or they
Jason,
say
can you
plug
get
in?
him? Can you get him a
You're good now.
good eye?
Get him away. Wait, you gotta fix it now.
Oh,
Hold on,
there's
Garby,
the-
go back to your seat.
Garby, get back to your seat.
There is 2 Guinnesses in there if you want.
You just want him to be a floating head?
I like it.
Oh, that's a Yingling. Sorry, dude. I got it right
There's
here.
black and tan in there if you want black and tan.
No, I gotta-
I'm going to stick with the Guinness. I do like black and tan, but thank you, sir.
You know, it's tough for the blacks to work on their tan, though, you know.
Joe, you gotta squat.
What?
Why?
Because
Joe,
you're
the
cutting
top
my
of
head
your
off.
head?
Hang on, we're
I like-
live.
Is that better?
We're
Yeah, there you go.
micro.
This is live.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah,
are live.
we are live.
It's going to go on the outtakes version.
Probably.
Apparently.
There we go.
Is that better?
Yep.
Can you see my boobs?
Yep. We can see you down,
See my
to your,
you see my downstairs?
not your downstairs, to your belly button.
You could see her under smile.
I like your shirt, though. I'll be damned. Hoover damn.
Okay.
That's my damn shirt.
Are we ready? Are we done?
My damn
we're good.
shirt.
Let's do it.
All right. It's the Drinking with Drew show. It's Drew, and it's Tuesday, June 4th. We have Pajama Joe in studio, Lusty Laura, Garby, and our special guest, Jason Stallworth.
You know, if he's here so often, can we stop calling him a special guest? It's
Oh,
not that
yeah.
special anymore.
Yeah.
He's a certain kind of special.
Yeah,
Yep.
different kind of special.
Your mommy thought you were special.
Yep.
did.
So here we go. It's the Drinking with Drew show. My name's Drew, and I'm watching everybody else drink.
Run that intro.
And now, from the CapsFlorida.com studios in Riverview, Florida, it's the Drinking with Drew show.
That is so good, dude.
Plumber's butt crack looks like boobs.
Oh, the chocolate porter.
You took it out.
When I was in Ireland, I drank probably 60 gallons of it.
How long were you there?
About a week.
Wait,
I
I went to the factory. It was closed. But they had it.
Yeah, I was closing.
I was there on a Easter Sunday. The whole town was closed. I don't know if that's why they have the partnership with the Yingling Brewery up in
All right.
there.
Oh.
It's kind of close to the Hershey one.
Okay,
Probably.
we are back,
It is.
and I'm pretty sure the mutes do not work, so we're going to hear everybody talking over the music.
Yeah.
Yep.
So even though we can't hear ourselves in studio, they can hear it on the live.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Joe, your jokes about the community are not going to be tolerated. I stand by Riverview, and that was just outrageous what you said on the break.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What did
I
you
don't
say
know.
on the break?
Something about his wiener. I don't know.
I don't know.
Wieners are Jason's thing.
We're not gonna take that wiener talk, Joe.
Nope.
All right, Joe, put the microphone a little bit closer. You're giving me a smidge of an echo.
Is that better?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
So today we had, or this week, Sunday, we had kind of an issue. I don't know if anybody, the millions of viewers were watching my channel. It actually did get a lot of views, 10,000 views. I know people are calling me a Karen, but that car was fucking going very close to 100 miles an hour. 6 o'clock in the morning. Laura's the one that actually woke me up to tell me about it. And it's not cool. I mean, it is what it is, but Jason, did you see the video?
I saw the video, dude, and I'll just say this. And of course, I supported your video too. You saw my comment. The people that were calling you a Karen and saying the dumb crap they were saying, they're either my wife was saying this too. They're either home living with their parents, or they live in the ghetto or trailer park where people don't give a shit about where they
There's
live.
probably 14-year-olds that don't drive.
That too.
Well, yeah, the one called you a boomer, so
Trolls.
definitely for sure we had a Gen Zer
Yeah.
commenting on that shit.
Yeah, I mean, literally,
Like, the car was probably older than the person who was commenting on
They're-
these things.
they're the
Did they
fastest.
subscribe?
Well, we did get 20 subscribers out of it, so
All that matters.
Wow.
They're waiting to see
So-
what happens next.
so we're officially at 405 as
Wow.
last check. So
Look
we
at that.
have 95 to get us to the 500. So that's our goal.
Awesome.
And then we have to obviously get the 30,000 or 3,000. How many minutes per year?
4,000 watch time minutes
Yeah.
I think it's
within
3
12
now.
months.
Well,
Yeah.
at least on your thing. it's
Minutes,
3.
not hours.
What
It's
does that? What does that get you?
It gets you
Monetized.
monetization, where you can get a percentage of the Google ads that run on the videos.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy was going crazy, like literally anywhere between 70 to 85, 95 miles an hour. And I live approaching the turn. So the dude was braking as he was passing the house.
Yeah.
Did you see the video, Garby?
I've heard stories.
Yeah.
Well, also,
Well, it
too,
gets around.
in the video
Yeah.
that you uploaded, you only pulled a small
Well,
clip.
because-
and also, too, the video that you used for the short was one of his later laps where he wasn't going as fast.
Well, not
the
only-
first laps that we got on camp, or at least that I got on video, he was going so much faster.
But I will say this: it doesn't matter. That whatever. It's a neighborhood. It's early in the morning. There's no excuse.
There's
People
no-
were walking
there's
their
no
dogs,
It's
taking their
it's
walks
it
in
is
the morning.
it is criminal. Like
Yeah.
the police should have been called.
Well, I didn't call the cops. I mean, somebody in the neighborhood must have, but I was ready to throw down with the dude.
Could have been on your way to church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, God, you just never know.
Well, it's one of those things to where, first off, you're not really awake because it's 6 o'clock in the morning and you're literally like, I'm struggling to put jeans on, trying to get in the house or out of the house to figure out, because she's already out there. And
If you struggle putting on jeans, you got bigger problems than that. guy in
it
that
was,
car.
dude. I was in a hurry and I'm like struggling. I'm like, something's going on. I'm tripping over myself. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Were you guys naked though? Were you
No,
naked?
no.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to,
I was literally about to walk out the door and go, pants, put pants on.
Right.
And
all right.
That,
So,
that would have raised the views if you went out with like your Donald Duck costume on, just a t-shirt.
right.
Who needs pants?
Okay. This is one of the videos. Give me
That's
a,
Donald Duck.
all right. So watch, here it is. And Joe, I'm sorry. You do not have a monitor tonight, bro.
It's okay. I've seen it.
Okay. Listen.
Oh, ridiculous.
And if this was one of his slower
No way.
laps,
And so that stretch of road is
Twin-
a half a mile, because the loop that our neighborhood creates is exactly 1 mile long. So he was gunning it, trying to get his speed probably on the quarter mile. Wow. And when you hear him finally like release, he was behind our house because he was going so fast.
He gave a great
He had
release.
to slow down before he even got to our house.
And that visibility is not great.
No, it's not.
No.
There's cars
And-
parked all
and
on the
there's-
side of the road.
and
That
there's
is not
humidity,
okay.
so there's
Yeah.
always condensation on the road.
Yeah.
And
But
whatnot.
people are telling me that this car was quiet. Listen to this fucking
No,
car.
who said that was
No,
quiet?
there's
Well, like I
nothing
said,
quiet
he
about
didn't
it.
use the right part of the clip.
No, but
when you were
here's
when
the-
you added on there.
here's the deal with the clip.
You need to trim that thing by your fence.
Yeah, it
Robert.
It's a bush.
it could be louder because there are louder cars, but that doesn't negate the fact that it was at 6 a.m. on a Sunday morning in a residential
In a
neighborhood.
neighborhood, yeah.
Right.
Regardless of whether it was 8 decibels or 2,000 decibels
Yeah.
or 60 miles an hour or 70, it was fast.
But here's the
And it was
thing.
in a residential. It's just
It wasn't a
risky.
Honda with a fart can on it. It was a fucking expensive ass Porsche.
No, it was a fucking
And then
Porsche.
a loud car. That's just the natural engine. Is
But when I uploaded the short, you have to upload it vertically. I couldn't do the horizontal. The best way to see this is in a horizontal fashion.
right.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I'll lie down and you can do it again.
Yeah. So, but listen to this fucking car, man. Like,
I'm going to show you how to use CapCut so you can fix that.
like, dude, that's
Two
fucking
houses
loud,
away
bro.
from us, but when he slows down, so when he gets past our house, he's actually probably cut his speed in half.
Yeah. And look, I have many a times went out and had some fun on my bikes. My land speed record is 187 miles per hour.
Wow.
I'm not saying
not
that.
in
Not in a fucking, not in a residential
houses.
neighborhood.
Are you sure
I
that wasn't
wasn't.
kilometers per hour?
I was out fucking in the middle of nowhere in Polk County on State Road 674,
Great
where
job.
if I was going to kill something, I would have killed myself. Like there
Yeah.
was nobody else
Maybe.
around.
or a turtle.
Yeah.
No, there was no woods. It was farmland, like literally cows everywhere, nothing there. And we used to go out, and that's when we were going to get on the fucking throttle. That's when we did it.
And you have visibility for a long ways
Yeah.
ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, this is Polk County.
Polk County, fucking.
Polk County.
So a real quick thing about Polk County, they have an amazing T-shirt, and I saw it at a pancake place. The girls wear a T-shirt. It says "God, Guns, and Grady Judd."
He's a little into himself.
Yeah,
Smidgen.
So,
it was still funny. Though.
He makes the shirts himself.
Probably.
Sure
Yeah.
does, yeah.
all right. So are
He
we
gets $2
are we
of every
commenting?
sale.
Because I don't know if I've made the comments.
I have not seen any
Avail-
comments.
available
it
yet.
says it's live. It's welcome to live chat though.
Okay,
so.
top chat. I don't live chat. There we go. All right. I think I activated it. Anyway, so that's my rant of the week, and not only the rant of the car doing its thing, but the people on fucking YouTube giving me shit because.
Well, you can't be on the
You know.
internet if you can't
No, I
take
know.
the shit.
No,
Right.
it's not about taking it, Joe. It's just I'm
know.
explaining to them how idiotic they are because if you obviously they don't own a home, they don't fucking own a car, and
And they don't have.
they
also-
don't have the full story apparently.
Another thing I want to point out is that somebody was saying, "Oh, why if it's so early in the morning? Why are you out there recording them? How did it wake you
Dude.
up?" It's so. But the thing is, our bedroom is up against the side of the house where the road is that he was flying down. So the first time he passed, I thought he was on like the outside road where people do like it's the main drag in the subdivision, and a lot of people do go really fast on that road. But then I heard him again less than a minute later. So he was lapping
doing
the
laps.
neighborhood in less than a minute in under. So like he was doing, and so that's what woke. I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. So I was
So-
actually the first one to get up and go out, and he was kind of going out there to back me up because I was about to start some shit.
Yeah, it's rude. It's rude and
Well,
dangerous.
and he got out of his car and
Right.
he slapped the phone out of my hand.
Wow.
And then he gets out of his car
Did
like
you
he's
show
going to
that?
beat my
Did you
ass.
show that
That
video?
was in the video.
It's on, yeah, that's
Oh,
in the
okay.
We
short.
saw it on there. Yeah.
how big
So-
is how big is this guy?
He's not big. I mean, he's average. I mean,
Tell him Jason will take care of
he
it.
stepped towards me and I was ready to go. I was like, look,
Yeah.
if this is going to go down, you
I was
know,
waiting for him to
whatever.
punch me, and I was gonna take it.
I was like, let's
And
do
then I
it.
was gonna make him a bitch.
Say, I'm gonna fling poop out of my dick at you.
Right, exactly.
Hold on, say that one more time. You're on camera.
Oh,
But I'm gonna
man.
fling poo out of my dick at you.
Yes. For
You
the,
guys sometimes say like the best things, but you start talking and I don't have enough time to switch to the camera.
You gotta be
before the
fast.
goodness
You gotta be
comes
fast.
out.
now, another thing about this incident is that it let us know who in the community are heavy sleepers. Joe didn't wake up.
Nope.
Now,
So-
Joe, a heavy
I,
sleeper?
I heard it, but I didn't know if it was like real or in my dream. I was like kind of in and out.
Well, the people all over here that the car was passing 20 times, they didn't wake up. Like nobody around the
Wow.
main drag woke up, which I don't fucking understand at all.
Maybe this guy was casing the neighborhood, find out where which houses he could hit.
No, he lives
Also,
here. He
too,
lives right around the
main
corner.
Drag, except for our house is on the corner. So the front of our house is on the side road. The side of our house where our bedroom is on the main drag. The people that are on the main drag, their living room is in front of the house, or their kitchen, like their garage.
So they're in the
Right.
back
Their
of the
living
house.
space is in the back of the house,
Yeah.
so they
Right.
have more buffer from the sound.
Yeah.
So maybe they thought it was somewhere. I don't know, but I mean, the other people in the corner of our block, they came out. Somebody next door to Joe, she came out. So he was waking a lot of people up, and everybody was just commenting about how ridiculous he was being. And he was going around the neighborhood then with his window down, like flicking people off because
Yeah.
people
Really?
were recording him.
Yeah.
He did not give a shit.
What a dick.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, go back to bed. You've obviously been up all night doing meth or something because,
Probably, yeah, probably.
you
Or
need to go back to
cocaine,
bed.
and he couldn't
Who
go back
knows,
to
man?
Maybe, yeah,
knows?
maybe.
If,
I mean-
if I knew it was available in our neighborhood, I wouldn't have had to go look for it.
Right. So, anywho, that's my rant. You guys want to start your beer so you can start drinking?
We're drinking
I
anyway.
mean, we're drinking. Yeah.
Oh, you are? Damn.
But not the beer.
Not the beer.
beer.
Okay, so let's show them what we're having tonight. Jason, you want to show that? Well, just hold the
The box.
the box up.
He gets beat in the head with his
Hold it
knife.
to your camera. Where's
There
your
you go.
camera?
Good job.
North
So-
Coast. It's
There we go. There's the camera.
Old Rasputin.
yes,
Rasputin.
old Rasputin. Has
Rasputin.
anybody had this before? Because I just bought it randomly.
I've had old Rasputin, but I don't know if it's this one. I don't know if it's another version of it. But
Okay.
we'll find out soon. Although
More than one beer company called their beer Old Rasputin.
Well,
you never
North
know.
Coast Brewing Company, I sometimes they'll have like a name of a beer, but they'll have different versions of it. So I want to say I've had this, but it's been so long, so it doesn't really count because I'm not going to remember what it tastes
Okay.
like. So it's new.
Garby with this comment.
So when I give you the bubble sound, it'll be legit. Hang on. Get some bubbles ready.
There we go.
It's also me shitting out of my dick.
Farting out of your dick.
Well, maybe this one is.
After
If
farts out of it.
we're gonna have that now, someone's got to take it out of the fridge and pass it out.
I mean, guys, I don't want to be rude, but we should do like just a quick short on that if that's possible.
Me pooping out of my dick?
Shit,
Yeah.
shit out of his dick.
Well,
I mean,
because for educational purposes, you know, people you can.
I
help
did
someone.
videotape me pissing blood.
You did?
Yeah.
It looked like he was pouring cranberry juice into the
Oh,
water,
yeah.
into the toilet.
So
yeah.
you could put that on X now
Yeah.
because I saw your text.
You haven't
today
seen that?
X is allowing porn now. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is it
Well,
really?
it was his dick
I mean-
was not in the picture
Okay.
Yeah. It's,
or in the video,
But if
Yeah.
it was, it would be consensual.
right.
Yeah.
yeah. Let me,
You have to.
We
So-
have it.
Yep.
Someone needs to get the beer and pass it out.
Is the
Are you guys ready for that now, or do you want to finish what you're drinking?
That's okay. We'll put that aside.
is the AI generated porn happening yet? Because I've got a lot of great ideas.
Well, don't put it on here because we have tons of watchers and they'll
That's
steal
true.
it.
I
That's
think
true.
we had an article a few weeks ago about that.
Yeah, you sent it
Yeah.
out, right? Yeah.
It's the ones on the left.
Jason's camera real quick.
You just need 3 of them
Three.
because
Yeah.
he can't drink and she won't drink it.
Yeah. Not a big beer drinker, so I if he were
You-
drinking, I would take a sip of his, but since he's not drinking,
Do you want to sip first and then I'll
Russian
take the rest?
Imperial.
no,
I'll let you sip it if you want.
it's okay. Thank you,
Put the
though.
camera on Jason real quick.
Whoa, real dark. Real dark.
Thank you, good sir. Yeah. Who's got a good Russian accent that could read what the drink is about?
You.
It's Russian Imperial Stout, but it's a product of the USA.
all right, Garby, you ready?
For the drink?
No, to see me peeing blood.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I thought you were sending it to like the group
Let's
chat
see
or
it.
something.
All right, here we go. Ready?
What the hell's happening? Oh, God.
Dude, that looks like Kool-Aid.
Right.
Yeah, looks like he's just pouring cranberry juice in the toilet.
Now,
Yeah.
is this painful, Drew?
No, not painful at all. Amazingly.
But that was when they put him on a blood
Oh,
thinner.
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, dude. That's like, it goes on. Like it's
No,
a
it's
it's a
terrifying.
45-second video.
Do you have a? Yeah, it's like a cow peeing, man. Now, was Laura holding it, or you?
No,
like,
that's
how
just
does
me.
this-
That's just me in the bathroom going at it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Going at it.
Well, yeah, and that
Shake it,
I mean,
shake it, shake it,
luckily,
shake it, shake it,
I mean
shake
that's when my infection was really bad.
I
And
would guess
yeah,
so.
and you can like see if you look, you can see particles of feces like in the water afterwards.
Gross.
Yeah. So I mean, that's when your bladder and your is sharing space with your colon, and that's what a fistula is. So yeah, that's why they have to fucking go in and separate my bladder from my colon and make that shit straight. So anywho, all right, let's drink.
Okay, who wants to go first?
Can't wait.
That's us drinking your honor.
Yeah.
Who's going first? Go, Joe.
Oh, wait.
You act like you're all ready.
I am. Go. I mean, that was a good 5 seconds little slurg.
I'm trying to get the feel for it. It's very flavorful.
Okay.
It's got almost like a chocolatey taste to it.
Okay.
I know you guys that like stouts. You would like this.
Okay.
I think you would like it.
All right. Garby.
This is not a wiener joke, but that wasn't very long.
It was a practical
You gotta
taste.
You gotta let the flavors marinate a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It's a little more bitter than
Yeah.
I was expecting.
A little
Yeah,
tardy.
tart.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty good. I get the hints of chocolatiness.
Yeah.
Like
Would you do more than one?
Da.
Or yeah. Da.
Duh.
All right, Jason.
Laura, you want to try?
No, thank you. I can't do it.
Chug, 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 chug.
He was sipping longer than the bubbles.
You know, I could
It was
just
a slow sip, though.
I could just play me peeing it again, and that would almost be the
That's
same.
true.
Can we try that? Yeah.
That's true.
Hold on, let's try it,
Can
Jason.
we,
You
oh,
ready?
man. Yeah, let's go.
Hold on, let's do it.
What is it when you play an asshole? It's a waterfall.
Perfect. There you go. Sounded about the
Oh
same.
my god.
Community drink.
So my honest,
Yeah.
my honest thoughts, and you guys know I never say this, bang.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
There you
Okay.
go. Yeah.
Wow.
He likes the heavier types beers.
So
I do. This is good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say bang.
Jason's banging.
Yeah.
Woo!
I was
Perfect.
gonna say bang too, but I don't think it would fit in the bottle.
Come on, you know what? All right. So
This does not mean we support Russians because it's made in the USA.
That's
So
true.
you
That's
just
true.
so it's out there.
well,
We're not anti-American, but
We're not anti-Ukraine either.
yeah.
okay. I mean, there are a lot of like there's vodkas made in the United States. There's,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Tito's.
yeah. So we can claim a few alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, but this says Russian Imperial
It
Stout.
does.
It's kind
Well-
of misleading.
Well, that just means that people were in a hurry when they were making it. Get it? Russian. It's bad.
No. I mean, there's a
Where's the
seat.
wah, 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 wah?
There's
Yeah,
a
where-
seat
where
for
is
you
it?
waiting in the garage if you want to go
Where is
hang
it?
out there, like in timeout. You got like a 3-minute timeout.
Where is
for
it
that.
at?
I don't know.
There we go.
There it is. I'd still, after 2 years, I don't know which one's fucking which. I still don't have them labeled. Yeah. So
But,
anyhow.
I mean, that doesn't mean that the people that make this beer in Russia are bad people, though.
They didn't make it in Russia. It's made here in
Probably just a
California.
But,
technique in
if-
making it that
right.
was like started in Russia.
But let's just pretend it was made in Russia. It doesn't necessarily mean that those people are bad, right?
No,
Because
but
there's-
us purchasing it is supporting the Russian economy, which is,
well,
that's not good.
yeah, I mean, several ways that can go because those people have to make money too. So.
yeah, I don't mind supporting the people who are working in Russia. I mean,
Right.
whatever they're doing with Ukraine, that's their business. I'm staying out of it because I don't live there and I don't know enough about it to really give an opinion. So
Most people don't.
they don't.
I
People
either, and
people
most
say they
don't.
do, but honestly, the Ukraine and Russia thing's been going back and forth for a very long time. So, obviously our country supporting one side of it, but
I mean, I feel
Whatever.
bad for the Ukrainians.
yeah, but I feel
Yeah,
I
oh,
mean, there's
absolutely.
innocent people on both sides have been killed, but I mean,
Yeah, but
But-
Ukraine was just kind of sitting there, hanging out.
not necessarily. That border area, they've been fucking
well,
egging them on for a very long time.
yeah. But several of the companies we work with have outsourced talent that lives in Ukraine.
Whores.
No, like developers
That's
mostly.
the
lot of-
in-house masseuse.
Yeah, developers, and like these guys will disappear for weeks at a time.
Oh yeah.
You can't get them an email. Yeah, it's like, what's going on?
By the way, Keller was asking if he missed the booter bangs, and I told him
No,
not yet. But
not
we have
yet.
a bunch today, and he says, "Awesome! I'm in a banging mood. I'm gonna blind bang the first two. So bang the first two."
That's awesome.
I love it.
What was last week's show? It was it was May, right? May 28th.
Yep, just about.
Where's the hot chick that usually joins?
I'm right here.
Lisa will be here. She texted me that she was on her way home. So
She's just a hot chick now.
Yeah.
You know that wasn't. It was the wrong. Wait, did you send the right one?
what?
Never mind. We'll talk later.
Oh, is it a wrong picture?
He sent one,
She's
and then
not
he
hot.
sent,
Oh, no,
he sent the correct one.
Yeah.
Lisa's the Gator, whatever screen.
Gator
name
Baby.
it is.
Guitar.
Which one was
Gator
correct? Which
babe.
one was
She's
correct?
guitar.
Is that what it is?
The second.
The second one.
Yeah, she's good looking.
Bang.
I'd bang. Yeah.
I'll let her know.
She's our fan. She's a fan.
She took over.
She's
She
our
took over
only
Johanna's
one.
role. Should we wait?
Are you related to her?
No, I just literally met her chatting through B&H Photo when I was buying fucking.
No, he's talking about
No.
Johanna.
Oh, Johanna.
No, Lisa.
Oh.
No,
Well,
You guys are confusing the
both of
fuck out
them.
of me.
Either one.
no, Johanna has the same last name as he does. That's
Right.
why we thought.
Right.
Oh, she's the Carlton one.
No,
Lisa's
well,
last
she
name?
is, but we're not related. I don't know what Lisa's last. Well, it's on Facebook.
Why
Somewhere.
did I think she was Carlton too?
I don't know.
He just
I don't know.
like if you want to go dating, just go to the family reunion.
Yeah. Just hang out at the fairgrounds and go to the Carlton house. You'll meet
Right.
all the Carltons.
Was it better when you thought I was your sister?
I'm your sister. I'm your sister.
All right.
Joe Dirt.
So, I mean, we can start them if you want, or we can wait. It's up to you guys. We have I have a total of 9 in the pot. 9.
Oh, dude.
So,
I didn't
well,
do any today. I had a couple.
do we?
Maybe.
I don't know.
had a few
If
from
we're
last
not. We're
week.
probably not going to get through them all.
Oh, we are.
Why don't you pull the other test I had for today?
But that, I mean,
Is that boring or no? I thought it was.
it's
I don't
just-
think I have any Amazon
I mean,
packages for
what's-
Joe to make a new
all right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What's
game out of.
what's the test?
It's the spelling bee.
There's a spelling bee.
So
The spelling bee
last
championship?
week was the Scripps National Spelling Bee, and a 12-year-old boy won it from St. Pete actually.
Oh, I saw that.
And last year's winner was from Largo.
Really?
And the final round, they got down 14 rounds, so 15th round, they normally would have gone 1-1-1-1,
Right.
but they were like running out of time in the broadcast, so they went to a spell off. How many
Speed
words?
round.
A speed round. How many words can you do in 90 seconds?
Really? I've never
Yeah,
seen
but-
that before.
First kid did 29 words, got them all right. Second kid got to 25,
Well,
and
here
he
it
got
is,
a couple
Joe.
wrong.
I got it queued up. So let's
So
do it
the,
real
the
quick.
second kid got credit for 20.
This
So
is
the
a
first
five.
kid
This
won.
is a 5-minute video, Joe.
Just the first 90 seconds. You don't have to watch the whole. But
Oh,
what I-
wait, are we doing it
just-
ourselves
but
or
what
are
I-
we
but
watching
here's,
the video?
here's the thing. I want you to watch every word, watch how fast he does and whatnot, but take note and count on your own how many words, not that you know how to spell, but that you've even heard of.
You're right, yeah.
That you've even heard of.
No, I've watched a spelling bee before, and I've
And
heard
I,
of like
and they
8% of the words.
they give them 4,000 words in advance, like as like
Yeah.
a spelling workshop or,
Right.
or like study guide.
Yeah.
So they know like the population of possible words. I just want you to keep track of how many words you've even heard of
None.
out of 29.
All right.
Wait, they
Right?
give them the list of words that
In
are going to be
advance,
used?
yeah.
About 4,000 of them.
Yeah.
How many do they go through?
I
though?
didn't know that.
Neither
I-
did I.
How long? How long do they have in advance?
I don't know. I
That's
think it's,
cheating,
Kinda.
Like
fuckers.
getting the test before.
All right. Here it is.
Word is bruette,
BROUETTE,
adelantado,
ADELANTADO,
hypercheme,
HYPORCHEME,
bicelium,
BISCLLIU,
I've been Bacillium long time ago.
mycteric,
MYCTERIC,
endacha,
ENDECHA,
saracen,
They're making these words up, dude.
MYCTALOPIA,
This guy's been doing this for years, like probably 30 years.
WENZEL,
Sibel,
CEBELL,
That sounds like that one girl's name.
theotophany,
HEATOPA,
Yeah, Toffany.
That's like a wiener disease.
Kwazaku, is that
That's
a
another chick's name.
panettiere,
There's an accident with that last name. I know
Hayden
that one.
Panettiere? Yeah.
sagai,
Steven Sagai.
That's what I was thinking, dude.
I would have said saggy, but that was just me.
LAGE,
exorason,
You forgot the umlaut. It's wrong.
porphyrio,
ORPHERIO,
giclée,
GICLEE,
ashwagandha,
Oh, there's one word I know, dude.
Ashwagandha.
We have that in a bottle at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
SHWAGANDHA,
pustaw,
Oh, that was so close. I need to go get some pusta after this.
USZTA,
asarotum,
Joe's gonna go get some asarotum.
Sounds like ass and scrotum. Is that what that is?
It is.
How did they put those two back? Somebody did that shit on
Somebody- yeah,
purpose.
somebody-
It's
Yeah,
when
dude.
you squeeze the scrotum and make a little butt crack
This
happen.
is
That's an
this is
accident.
how
Ass and scrotum.
this is how spelling bee employees have fun.
Right, right.
Right
That's
here.
like saying Sharon Peters. Do you know Sharon Peters?
Right.
Come on. Wow.
scintillante,
Jesus.
mirabalanus,
MYRABALANUS,
All I
cinna,
see is anus.
VINIPH,
voussoir,
VOUSSOIR,
caixinha,
CAIX7HA,
ramoneur,
RAMONEUR,
That's like a special ramen noodle.
The French one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Joe.
Wow.
So
Not a single one.
no, so
One word.
I could-
how many did you know?
Ashwagandha is all I know, dude.
How many did you
How
know?
the F do you know ashwagandha?
New? Like actually
That,
know?
that you
take
know what the
supplements.
words are.
I could guess. I could
I'm
guess
in the
like probably
nutrition
10 of
realm,
them,
so
but I didn't know any of
You
them.
could have guessed
I
like
probably
what,
could have guessed. I
not
could
the
probably,
spelling, but know what the word is.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, like I could probably
10?
get to maybe 10.
Wow.
I've never heard of any of them.
No.
So how could you've never heard of them if you know what they are?
No, I don't. I didn't say I know what they were.
Just
I said I
ask
could
Rhodes
get.
for it coming.
I feel like I could get there based on the word itself.
A lot of those kids use
But
like the pronunciation to know that it's French or
But
whatever.
I didn't
so
know.
they
I didn't know any of them.
Like
All right, so
spelling
I
how the
give
sounds
myself
go.
credit for 2.
Which ones?
G
I'm just not
Clay
gonna talk anymore.
and ashwagandha.
What the fuck is a G clay?
So G clay is like a high resolution picture of a work of art, and then they reprint it on like canvas.
How do you know this, Joe?
Because I go to a lot of art auctions and I do a lot of art collecting.
You and Chrissy go
So
to
like if
art
you
auctions?
so like what they do is they take like a high resolution picture of
Yeah,
your
I've heard of
painting,
that now that you
and then
say
they use a super sophisticated like printer to print it on. So it's like called the G clay
Yeah.
on canvas.
Well, that's kind of a sexy thing to do together, right? You guys go to art stuff.
Yeah.
It would be sexy if
We
he
had
painted
one of
her.
those of the 3 wieners in the front office.
Yeah. So
A G clay is in our front office. Then.
and I knew ashwagandha, which is like one of those like roots that they
It's a
put in
supplement,
like
yeah.
food supplements.
Some
Yeah.
herbal
And
supplement.
like herbal supplement.
I knew Penetier because she's an actress.
Yeah. Okay.
I knew Poussoir.
So I knew 2, and I thought it would be interesting.
So
to
I'd
see
go
if
to the
you
bar
guys-
and get drunk and be like,
How many you knew?
Yeah.
Just do ashwagandha.
Just
too.
one. 1 or 2. Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
That this kid.
All right.
I thought we were gonna try to spell them.
no.
God,
Oh,
no.
yeah. I'm going to say no.
We just had to know how many of them you recognize.
All
I
right.
would give it a shot spelling.
Yeah.
Is this the intro? Oh yeah.
Boo bang.
Jason, I hacked your song.
Thank you for hacking my song.
Garby's so excited.
Boot. Bang.
How much do you get
Boot.
each time he plays
Boot or
this?
bang.
Probably $2 a show. I got salmon tonight, so.
There you go.
For what it costs him to drive over here in gas, he's actually losing money.
All right. We have
Booter bang.
Booter bangs. Now,
good.
Joe, I'm sorry about your monitor, man.
okay.
But do you want to go on the other chair real quick?
I will look over when it's time.
Well,
Okay.
that mic is. I can turn that mic
It's okay.
on.
I will look over when it's time.
I've got the show streaming.
I like how Joe crosses his legs. And
Could do that too.
Yeah, that's true.
Cute.
All right. Let's go back. We're gonna go back. Let's do this one.
Okay, just so everybody knows, look real interested when he's reading because I'm not supposed to just
Right.
read on him
Right.
when he's reading. So
We're-
everyone look.
We're surfing the crowd
I'm
while I'm
interested
reading.
in this beer, right?
Ready.
This is a good beer, by the way.
Let's
Okay,
do it.
and I'm
Really
not
good.
going to read the full articles. We're going to fly through these real quick.
I like it.
Okay.
That sounds delicious.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's the story.
So tasty.
A woman took her dog to a shelter to be euthanized. A year later, the dog is up for adoption again. All right. So, exhausted and short options after consulting 2 veterinarian clinics, Christy Pereira. What?
He's
Oh.
so interested in you. He's looking it on.
All right. So she has consulted 2 veterinarian clinics. Christy Pereira made their gut-wrenching decision last year to take her desperately ill puppy to a Maryland shelter to be euthanized. She was stunned last week to find the dog up for adoption at the same pet rescue organization where she had gotten it. So she basically she adopted the dog, had some type of illness. The doctors said it was not curable. So she turned it in thinking it was going to be euthanized. She goes back to the shelter, maybe to adopt another pet. I have no
She
idea.
looks on their website.
Okay. And she sees her dog. That's the gist of it. They refuse to give her the dog back. All right. So, Garby, boot or bang.
She sounds bangable.
Okay.
Well, why would you take if the dog had a problem? Why would you take it back though? Why
To
would you
euthanize.
just-
No,
They were
so
gonna euthanize
she
it.
got it from a rescue,
Right.
and then the vets told her it was terminal and it's not worth treating. So she brought it to the county shelter. The county shelter decided instead of euthanizing it, we're gonna pay for the treatments. It ended up being like a liver treatment,
But-
and then they sent it back to the rescue.
So going back to my question though, why, if your dog has an issue, why would you take it anywhere if you know that's not treatable or that's
She brought it to the county shelter to be put down.
So the
No,
shelter that she took it to, they won't allow people in the room with the dog when it's being euthanized.
Okay.
And once they have the dog, they will evaluate it and determine if it should be euthanized or not. So the shelter, they said this dog can be cured. They went against what her doctor was, or the vet was
Gotcha.
telling her, and they treated it and actually returned it to the shelter
to
for the rescue.
Okay,
She got
so
it
in theory, she wasn't trying to like,
No.
okay, my dog's sick, so I'm just going to pawn it off on the shelter to take care of it,
No.
type of thing.
Jason digs deep on these booters.
I know, man. I know. It's crazy.
He's gonna boot anyway, because Candy's watching.
Well, she is an animal lover. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you got to give her that.
Yeah.
But doesn't give an age.
To me, it would be dependent on
no age.
is the dog sick?
No age.
And it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna discard it.
She did run a couple $1,000s worth of testing, but her vet said it would be probably closer to like another $10,000 of testing to see if it was even something else that they could figure out.
They really scam you on this stuff, by the way.
And
Yep.
they said the dog was suffering.
All right. What do you think?
What's your decision?
I just had to be on the safe side and boot for this one.
Told you.
I was very,
Now you weren't.
I was
Not even a, not even
I really thought I had it there.
I was like a 2 inches away, like a
my
little smoky
God.
away from,
Oh my god!
Now,
Somebody euthanize me, please.
I know. Pajama Joe, you've seen this, right?
I've seen it,
All
yeah,
right.
but I'm gonna boot bang anyway.
You're gonna bang?
Oh, yeah.
Bang,
Okay.
oh, so it's a boot.
Laura,
I
You've seen it?
You.
Okay.
Damn it.
all
when he
right.
said anyway.
Yeah,
that's-
exactly.
Let's give it to him.
Oh,
Give it to him.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Is that's the dog, I guess, too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was talking about the dog.
I mean, I feel bad for the girl,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd work.
I've also been adding thumbnails to my emails just in case the photo disappears on the original email. So
You
making
remember
it
it.
self. All right. So
What'd you do?
nothing. All right.
Nothing.
Woman faces second-degree murder charges after mutilating man's genitals.
Bang.
So can we back up a second?
Wait,
We
did I
say-
send this one to you too?
no, no.
I don't know,
I
did
need-
you? I don't know.
Are we saying balls or wiener too, or
It
both?
just says genitals. I mean, I can read into it, but here's the gist. A 32-year-old pregnant woman from Colorado has been arrested and is facing a charge of second-degree murder after she allegedly stabbed her boyfriend on Tuesday, May 14th. Shinting Guo, G-U-O, is being
Guo.
accused of
Guo.
Gua. Okay.
Guo.
Gore.
Guo.
She is
Again, Garb.
Guo.
she's being accused of. Good job. She's being accused of cutting off her boyfriend's penis following an argument.
There we go.
Yep, following an argument about whether or not he was the father of Guo's future child. Guo was charged with 1 count of second-degree murder while in the heat of passion, and 1 count of domestic violence, according to authorities. That's the gist. Garby, boot or bang?
Simon,
Man, she's
sit down.
Sam plots.
Sit down.
that's a high level of crazy.
Right.
I'm going bang.
Yep.
You are gonna bang.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what's Keller saying on these?
He
banged the
said
first
he was
two
gonna
blinds.
first blind bang
Yeah.
the first two.
Oh,
So,
okay.
He's
Oh,
going.
bang.
Yeah, I'm proud of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I know Jason's out on this one.
Well, no, man. I mean, wieners, like cutting off certain things are off limits. That's
Yeah.
just.
She is Asian though, Jason,
Yeah.
Sure.
Just have that going for her.
but she's Chinese.
Chinese is
That's a
okay,
Chinese
it's
name.
fine.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah. No, I lived in China. They're okay.
Let's
He's
just
got-
cut off your dick.
He's got some lady boys under his belt.
Hey, if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Joe,
All
what
right.
do you say?
Bang.
Pajama Joe's banging.
I don't know if I sent you this article or not.
I don't think
I
you
don't
did.
remember.
I've not heard
is
this
she
one.
really Chinese?
read it.
too?
That sounds like a Chinese name. Yeah.
Yep. Mm.
I'm gonna say boot.
You're booting.
Yeah, don't
Let's
cut
do
off body
Laura's.
parts. That's
Yeah,
weird.
okay. Thank you. I appreciate that opinion. Jason?
So there's no way to clarify if she's
What?
Asian or not.
No.
You will-
I mean, it's
you'll
gonna
know.
give it away.
Oh, Lisa's on.
It's
Fire
gonna
me
give
up.
it- it's-
I
it's
go
gonna
back.
give it
Well,
away.
'cause I know Thai women. This is why I'm not allowed to say bang too many times because Thai women will cut off the wiener for certain things.
Oof.
See, he
She'll
is
probably add some
restricted.
ramen. It's all good.
For dinner.
Mhm.
Curry.
All right. We're going to go for it. We're going to give Jason a question mark.
Go.
Ooh.
Mm.
She's definitely Chinese.
You
I
need,
think she could clean up nice.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah,
Nope.
she would clean up okay.
Okay,
She-
I get.
I'm sure
Yeah, I don't think she's
That's
Yeah,
without the
she's
makeup.
Not, yeah, that's without makeup.
Once
That's
she
like,
puts makeup on,
yeah.
she's like
Yeah.
fantastic.
maybe.
Like-
she's
And
got
how
her own
pregnant
YouTube
was she?
channel or whatnot.
Because if she was like real pregnant, then she was probably like, okay, I'm ready to get this baby out. I don't care what I look like. So she's probably like,
Oh, I forgot
She
about
probably
the
looks
pregnant
better.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's what's confusing to me. If he is the father of your child, why would you cut his dick off?
Yeah.
Because
You did this to me. It's
Because he
said
was-
during labor.
I think
Not
he
beforehand.
was challenging her that he said he wasn't. Because he was
Right.
he was accusing her of cheating on her.
right.
So here's a question, real quick, for the guys: if, like, your woman chopped your wiener off, would you want to live or die?
Well, I think the next question would be, did you reattach it? Like, could it be
Well, no.
reattached?
So assuming you couldn't reattach it, you just have
Oh,
you know,
so you would be a little lady man.
But so I guess would you three options, right? Would
So
you?
you'd be as functional as you are today, then, right?
Well, didn't the one guy get into porn after his dick was cut off by Bobbitt?
John
Well,
Bobbitt.
because then
Yeah.
you put it back
Yeah,
on.
put it
and
back
the
on, put it
extension
back
in
on.
Yeah.
But let's say you couldn't put it back on. So your options would be you just live with it. You just you off yourself, or you turn into a woman. Like, what would you guys choose out of the three options?
Yikes.
Am I able to pleasure myself? Can the doctors give me a way to feel something? Can I orgasm?
That's, yeah.
It's called milking
Let's
the
say
prostate.
no. Let's say no. They
Yeah,
can't. Let's say
exactly.
it's cut off at the base, and
Oh my God.
yeah, I know.
All right, let's
This is why we don't invite you every week.
The answer to that question would be yes, but you would have to stick a finger up your butthole.
Yes.
You
All right.
have to locate your prostate.
next
It's
booter
called
bang.
milking the prostate.
This
Wait,
is
yes.
le-
No one answered.
what?
Nobody wants to answer my.
Nobody answered the question.
The three options.
Oof.
I mean,
You live.
I said as long as I can have an orgasm, I'm
yeah,
gonna live.
up the butt.
But would you just stay a man with no dick, or would you turn?
Yeah,
yourself
what
into
do
a
you
lady?
get? No, I'm not gonna turn myself into a
Oh
lady.
no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
or the one option was off yourself. You Skyway Bridge, whatever.
Nah.
I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck with what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
You're gonna miss Law and Order next week. You don't want to do that.
I'm never going to I don't know, offing yourself
Yeah.
is I will probably off myself if I live to be 85 because I don't want to really live to be that old. So I think at some level, that's okay, but it's not going
Laura
to,
says that's not okay.
it's not going to be because I'm,
Well, it's because when he's
half a dick.
85, she's still gonna be 47.
yeah, she's going to take half my fortune.
Yeah.
Half and
Yeah.
nothing, still nothing.
Yeah, I don't see offing myself ever as an option.
Yeah, we'll see.
Unless
It was a horrible question. Horrible
It
options
was.
I put out
This
there.
is
Yeah,
why we
so-
worry about why you're here.
I know.
Well, here's one question that I've been like, should I ask this question or not?
There's nothing off
hold
limits
on,
at
no,
this
here's,
point.
Here's the question. So, Jason, if Joe got bit on the dick by a poisonous snake,
Oh, fuck
would you
that.
suck the poison out of his dick to save his life, or would you just let him die?
Now you can use some olive oil to coat your mouth first. 'Cause
So-
that would protect you from the poison.
No,
of the
I
snake.
think here's what we'd do. We'd run a tube from his wiener,
No, that's
up
too
to
long.
his
No,
arm or
no,
something
No,
like
your
that.
only
You gotta
option
suck the
is
poison
to
out.
suck
It's 2
the
seconds. You have 2
flesh.
seconds to make the decision.
where
Do
do
it.
you keep your shop vac?
No, the only option is to suck it or
Yeah.
let him die.
You're out in
Bye,
Alafaya.
Joe.
You're out in the Alafaya woods walking in the park.
So
Yeah.
the next question would be, what part of the wiener?
Doesn't matter.
Right at the helmet.
it
Right in
matter?
the helmet.
Well, yeah, because the side is different from the shaft. It's like I don't know.
It's the
It's
poison's
the
got
part
to
of the dick that you have to put it in your mouth.
the poison's got to come right out of that hole. It's got to come right out of the hole.
Right.
Right.
So Garvey, what would you do?
Oh, bye, Joe.
Sorry, Joe.
Bye, buddy.
You're gonna booter bang Joe's wiener.
Joe, now you know who your true friends are.
I mean,
Sorry, man.
What about
So-
you, Drew?
so I guess I have
Oh,
no
no.
friends.
I'm good. Joe, I'm gonna try to give it a tourniquet,
Yep.
and
There you go.
we'll see if that helps.
We could squeeze it out.
How did nobody just say I would cut it off because he just said I would live without my dick?
No,
Yeah.
I'm-
She was setting you up for a trick question.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
That venom travels quickly.
That's true.
You got to draw it all out.
All right,
Suck it all out.
next booter bang. A shocking video
Tell her,
obtained.
cut it off.
Yeah.
A shocking video
Yeah, but Laura,
obtained
would
by
you do it because we're good friends?
guys. We're
Bye,
moving
Joe.
on. We have to move on. All right. Shocking video obtained by a station in Texas shows a suspect running over a man twice and then kissing and stabbing his body.
What?
I sent them this one.
Loyalty.
Now hold
Bang.
on.
The ring
Okay.
footage shows a man who the station identifies as Steven Anderson walking down a street on May 3rd to pick up his mail. A car then comes screeching into the frame and hits him.
Was it the guy in your neighborhood?
Could have been.
Probably.
It was a woman driver.
No.
So
It was a woman driver.
The driver of the vehicle was 20-year-old Karen, Karon Fisher.
Probably was Ron when she was born.
K-Ron.
Okay, Ron.
The video shows the car reversing and hitting Anderson again. Neighbors can be seen running out and attempting to help him. One neighbor calls 911 to report the incident while another brings out a pillow for Anderson's head. Fisher is
So
observed.
he's comfortable
Exactly,
laying
yeah.
dead on the street.
Yeah.
Fisher is observed coming back to the scene and begins to straddle Anderson's body and kiss him.
Wow.
The station says. After which she stabs him 9 times. So
That's a special kind of crazy.
So you hit him going forward, put him in reverse, hit him again going backwards, park the car, get out, mount him,
I think,
and then stab him.
I think I'm banging.
wow. Okay.
Wait, what's her? Oh, K-Ron. I'm gonna say.
K-Ron.
I'm gonna say boot.
Let's see if we can watch this.
Jason,
K-Ron.
Yeah, that's just a little bit too crazy.
are we gonna get responses? Keller says bang.
Keller's
There you
banging.
go.
All right.
I'm afraid this one's gonna be like really dog.
Jason's
ugly.
gonna boot
This
anyway.
is-
Yeah, he's gonna boot everything.
He's not
You
allowed
guys
to say.
you almost had me in the
Yeah.
first one.
I know. I really thought I had you. Like I really thought she did
All right.
tests and whatnot.
Let's watch it.
Police tell me that this is some of the most horrifying footage they have seen in their careers. Police haven't said
Really?
if the victim knew the killer, but they're hoping that a neighbor's video leads to a quick conviction and justice for his family.
Only on 13, deeply disturbing and shocking video of a murder
You're
in
gonna show
broad
it all?
daylight.
Yep.
On May 3rd, the
Oh,
victim,
wow.
Stephen
That's how you get
Anderson, was
ratings.
walking on Woodridge
Sweep
Square
sweep.
to pick up his mail.
Show
police
it.
Tell us. He turns around at the sound of a screeching car speeding right into him.
It's a Porsche.
Oh, come on!
They don't want to show the actual moment.
Again, pushing him further into the street. Neighbors are on the phone frantically calling 911. Another neighbor comes
They blur it
to
out.
pull up. And that's when the suspect, Karen Fisher, identified in court records as a
Oh,
murderer.
God.
She's only 20 years old.
Oh, my God.
With a
Okay.
knife in hand. The suspect
Oh, my
takes and
God.
flips Anderson over, straddles him, and kisses him.
There's your
We're not
picture.
showing what happens next because it's too graphic, but that's when police
I mean, she looks like she's got a decent body.
9 times.
It stabbed him 9 times after
They
that.
knew each other, obviously,
Had
though, right?
I would guess.
Obviously.
Yeah.
She kissed him first, though.
Not that that makes it better,
Another car while talking to witnesses. When
Talking to
successful,
witnesses.
She leaps over the body and walks away.
Wow.
Disturbing, yeah, because, you know, I have kids here.
So yeah.
I
That's-
think that
Wow.
she's in underwear. They probably they're in a relationship. There's something going on.
Oh, yeah.
I think he may have been like
He cheated on her or
but,
something.
yeah, I mean was she at his house? Like she looks like
Well, he
She's
went to
literally
go.
in
He went to
underwear.
go get his mail.
okay.
So I've got something off topic real quick. Can you get me on camera? There
Sure.
you go. My wife said I had neck rolls, so
Oh my god!
no, I think because I was leaning
Andy.
forward. Yeah, I know. Just, you know,
So
Wow.
mean.
so
She's like,
superficial.
you can't wear shorts. Your balls are showing. Look up. Your neck
Bumblebee
rolls are
tuna.
showing.
Okay, there
She
we
said,
go.
"Did you skip neck day?"
No, I didn't. Actually, I trained shoulders a day, but I think it's because the way I was sitting, kind of hunched over. So okay, there we go. There we go.
Candy is
Much better.
crucial.
She is harsh.
I think you were trying to say critical. Is the word.
What did I say? Crucial.
Crucial.
Okay, whatever.
You
Crucial.
see right?
Critical.
brutal.
Carlton. Okay.
Spell critical.
Brutal.
Candy, if you tell me I neck rolls, I'm never giving you a plant again.
CRITICAL. All right, I gotta do it with like I'm typing it. CR. All right, so woman jumps off Florida pier to evade arrest for performing public sex act.
Bang.
Hold on.
Oh, my
The
God. Bang.
there were 2 of them.
2 girls jumping
No,
up?
2 guy and a girl.
Oh.
Okay.
Bang the girl.
Yeah.
Wait, we have to judge both, or we're just judging her because she.
Well, let's see what
jumped
else
off?
of the story he reads first.
Yeah. Well, this is kind
Obviously, Joe sent it.
of say this is in Naples, so it's kind of a local story.
Oh.
Nipples.
I'll be in Naples in 2 weeks, so I'll have to pay a visit.
Go to the pier.
2 individuals have been arrested for engaging in public sexual intercourse in front of children at a Southwest Florida pier. Authorities say suspects identified as 20-year-old Alyssa Razzo and 33-year-old Zadok Westfield were arrested by Naples police after being accused of engaging in sexual intercourse at the Naples pier. The Naples Police Department received multiple calls about the inappropriate public display around 4:30 p.m. on Monday. Officers arrived at the scene to find Razzo and Westfield actively engaged in
So
upon
that was an afternooner.
After
That's, yeah.
What type of sex were they having though?
I mean-
Intercourse. So
Okay, so it was as a whole.
it doesn't give
The
the
whole
position,
shebang.
Jason. It just
Yeah.
says intercourse.
But enough that it was happening, people noticed, people called, and then by the time the cops showed up, it was still happening.
No, why would you disturb
Good
a
for them.
couple having sex though? That like, well,
Because it's
Well,
in
Your kids
They're
are
saying
there.
a
It's
wit-
in full
let,
view
let
of
me
like
continue.
hundreds of people.
Let me continue reading a minute. So it says, upon being confronted by wonder what's on my
and he's
mind.
sober.
I don't even have water. It's like the first time I don't have anything to
I'm
drink
trying to
at
get
all.
conflicted tonight.
Upon being confronted by law enforcement, Razzo attempted to evade arrest by jumping into the water, only to be apprehended by Beach Patrol. Westfield did not attempt to flee and was escorted off the pier by police.
Still
a witness
naked.
present at the scene with the 4 children ages 7 to 15, the 15-year-old seen it before, reported that the incident after the children witnessed the public sex act. So that's
okay.
basically it.
the kids were there. I get it now.
But yeah,
So he decides to get dressed in front of the cops when she just says, "Fuck no, I'm going to jump off the pier and
yeah.
try to swim away."
yeah.
She,
Now
she ends up on the beach and they capture her on the beach.
So they weren't even trying to be like slick about it, like under
Nope.
the like,
No.
sheet
Right on-
or under
right
the
on-
blanket,
right at the edge
keeping
of the
their
pier.
tops on,
Now,
like,
remember,
nothing.
we did an episode
Public
of
sex.
best place for public sex, and a pier was mentioned.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
all right, it does not give a photo of the male.
Keller says bang.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's definitely a bang.
So it's just the lady then.
She's
Okay.
my spirit animal.
Okay. Jason Stallworth.
And they sound like they're almost either underage
He's
or,
gonna boot
or
anyway.
too,
She's
or
early
too
20s,
young.
he's early 30s.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the first two you guys you almost had me with the Asian, the Chinese girl. We couldn't confirm that, and then the other one. But no, they sound. You said early 30s. They just. I don't know.
She's 20.
He's
Yeah,
and then
it
he's
just says-
30 something.
He just does anything he can to avoid saying bang.
Yeah, I know.
But imagine the sex he has when he gets home.
Eh?
You know, because
you
he's
said
like,
no,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, so now you're
You
horny.
gave up all the options.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Joe, you've seen it?
I sent you the article, but yes, I'm going to bang.
Okay. Lusty Laura.
I'll say bang for her. Yep.
Okay.
You're gonna bang for her, Laura?
Yep, I'm gonna bang for
All
her.
right, here
I mean,
she
they're-
is.
They're frisky enough to do it in public, so, you know.
Yeah. She's cute.
She's cute. She'll clean up nice. Look at
I don't
her
like
eyebrows.
those
She does-
eyebrows.
No, the eyebrows are very.
Very
The
too
eyebrows
much.
that she does, like she probably does a lot of makeup though. So she does her eyebrows.
She
And
might
she's
be a
20,
makeup
so, you know.
YouTuber, you know.
She's still got that, like, late teens, early 20s kind of
Yeah.
chubby cheek.
Also looks like
And
she's
you know
been crying.
She's gonna thin out
Yeah,
a
she's
little
been
bit
crying.
once she hits 30. Her face is gonna get thinner.
Well, she's ashamed of herself.
No,
No, she's ready to
She's
do
not
it
ashamed of
again.
herself, but she's there
Yeah.
naked on the dang beach.
No, she's waiting to get a little something from the cop.
she'll
She's
put her
ashamed it was that dude and not some other guy.
Exactly.
she'll put an ankle behind her ear.
All right, what did Keller and Lisa say?
So Keller said bang, and then Keller says, "Will one of Jason's neck rolls be able to bang?"
That's not not
good.
even allowed.
That's
That,
good.
that definitely,
That's good.
definitely.
When our audience is razzing you, you know.
I can't imagine the weed that Keller's smoking to come up with that. I mean,
So good.
it's perfect.
That was good.
All right.
Rocky Mountain High.
What did Lisa say?
Colorado.
We don't have one for her yet.
Okay. All right. Thong thief accused of stealing 14,000.
Yeah, bang,
Yep.
sure.
Thong
Wait,
thief.
is this an old one?
No, I don't think so. It says March 30th, 2024.
Is it
You
thong
think-
thief or dong thief?
Thong.
I thought we had this one last
You're
year.
thinking of another thong thief.
Another one that was stealing underwear last year, right?
Oh, there
Yeah,
was.
just,
Yeah.
There was
a
one
steal
last
on
year.
Underwear, yeah.
What if she was a dong thief? Though?
Okay. Thong thief accused of stealing 14,000 worth of underwear from Victoria's Secret stores. Okay. So, Glendale, Arizona, police arrested a woman accused of stealing thousands of dollars worth of underwear from Victoria's Secret stores and Valley Malls. Leticia Perez is responsible for 8 shoplifting incidents from Victoria's Secret stores in Glendale. Police released surveillance video of the incidents on X. Perez allegedly admitted to committing the crimes. No more panty proceeds for her, police remarked. Glendale police say the scheme lasted 4 months. That means FOR, 4 months, and spanned across 2 cities. It was surveillance video and facial recognition technology that brought her into custody. So that's basically it. Stealing thongs at a Victoria's Secret. Garby, boot or bang?
I'm gonna say bang.
Really quick, Lisa, I think she banged the last girl.
Yep.
That came in like right as you were at the beginning, and then she's saying the responses are delayed. But she said that hopefully this lady took the good thongs.
Okay. So, Garby, you said bang?
Yeah, I think
All right.
so.
Jason Stallworth.
I'm probably going to regret this.
Hold on, you better leave.
Yep.
I'm
We can mute his microphone if you want.
Hold on, before
Why are you
make your
stalling?
decision.
Why are you stalling
Keller
Stallworth?
just said boot
Because
Wow.
Candy's gonna cut his junk off.
because I want him to know Keller said boot.
Keller said boot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you gonna? Come on now.
Since Keller said boot and he's making fun of my rules, I guess
Keller always seems to be right though.
yeah, I think Keller. Yeah, I think Helen Keller here is right. So I'm going to say boot. I'm sorry, I was on the edge, and there was a reason. There's a reason why she sounds like an entrepreneur, and I like that. But Keller has some inside scoop on here. So
Lisa also said boot.
yeah, okay.
Lisa's booting. Pajama Joe.
I'm gonna bang and I'm gonna regret it too.
Okay.
That's right, Joe. We're
Because
banging together.
I know I'm gonna be wrong.
You'll feel bad.
But I'm
Did
gonna
they
bang
say her
anyway.
age?
We're banging
No.
her. We're banging her together,
There was no
Joe.
age.
No.
Nope.
But I when he started the story, I thought it was the one that we had last year, where it was a guy stole like thousands of pieces of underwear from different people. But that was like stealing from people, not from a store.
I was gonna say bang for the hell of it. Let's do it.
I'm gonna say
great,
bang,
yeah.
and I know
Do it.
she's gonna be hideous, and we're gonna regret it. But I want to say bang anyway,
Okay. Let's go.
just because Jason
That's not bad.
not allowed
Not
to
bad.
bang. So
Yeah.
No, she's.
I mean, that
cute
sideswept
girl,
to bang reminds me of like
I-
the emo kids from like the early 2000s.
The
But
emo.
I stand by my bang.
She looks upset.
Yeah.
yeah, she looks like she's gonna cut somebody if given.
She
the
looks
opportunity.
demon possessed.
but you know she's
almost,
wearing
dude.
Victoria's Secret.
You know she's wearing the hood boo.
Now to say why she was still, I was thinking she's starting her own business.
because
and this
why
is,
not?
You know.
She never wears the same pair of underwear twice.
Right. Well, if you arrest
because
her,
after she wears them, she sells them online.
Yeah.
if you arrest her and she's
Probably.
wearing them,
You could buy that online.
Yeah.
if she's wearing them when she's arrested, that's evidence, and they have to remove them.
Really?
Lisa
Yeah.
wants to know if she also took the matching bras to go with it, and that if she were a guy, that Lisa would bang him.
She did kind of look like a guitar player in a metal band.
And then she also
Yeah,
said, "Wait, I think I
can
know
see
her."
that.
Can we get an update on Lisa's audition?
She hasn't done it yet, as far as I know.
Okay.
We can ask again later.
Audition.
What's she auditioning?
She's gonna be in a metal band.
Yeah.
Oh, what band?
Yeah, she was talking about that when Brad was here. It's a cover band, like a Judas Priest cover band.
Judas Priestess.
Wow.
Yeah, they're called
Is it
Judas
here?
Priestess
Oh,
in New York.
okay.
In New York, yeah.
Because, Siren's drummer, he plays for the Call of the Priest. I don't know if he's still playing with them yet, but they're the local cover band here.
It's an all female
and they're pretty
band.
good. Okay, okay.
That sounds hot.
Right?
Bang.
All right, we
Bang.
have
We're
a
banging the
bang
band.
the band.
Bang
We're gonna bang the whole band.
Banging the
we
band.
have a
Yeah.
male we have a male booter bang.
Put it on
Lisa says it's
put it on
this
the table.
weekend.
We have
This weekend.
Well, good luck. We're rooting for you.
Yep.
we have
Tell your
a
ba-
male
tell your
booter
band I wanna
bang.
bang 'em.
A male, we got a male finally, guys. And
Got a male booter
you
bang.
guys get
Oh,
a chance
joy.
You guys get a chance to be a little gay here. So
Are you pointing to us because you know you're gonna
He's
boot
gonna boot,
anyway?
yeah.
Okay.
You're not secure enough in your masculinity to
Oh,
to
I'm
even
so
question.
secure, Joe.
All right, Hector.
I sent I feel like this may have been one I sent the article on anyway.
I'm sure it
So
was.
Everyone I pull up, he sent the article on.
a lot of them I did.
All right, here we go. Hector Malero, the man charged with indecent exposure in downtown Albuquerque after climbing on top of the Bumblebee Transformer statue and stripping naked, pleaded not guilty. Surveillance footage caught Malero climbing up the Bumblebee's Transformer statue and removing his clothes at 4th and Lummis on Monday. Police had to remove him twice that day from the statue. Malero was arraigned in front of a judge, Jill Martinez, and pleaded not guilty. During arraignment, the state said he has a criminal history in California, Texas, and Wyoming, and New Mexico. Malero was released on his own recognizances so he can climb naked on the statue again. All right, Garby.
Boot the guy, bang the judge.
Okay. Jason Stallworth.
Yeah, I mean, this is a clear boot, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Easy
it
boot.
doesn't even sound sexy,
No,
right?
there's nothing.
It's like he's on bath salts or something like
Yep.
that. So,
He probably tried to eat Bumblebee after that.
yeah, it's not good.
But
Lisa
John,
says bang. All capital.
Yeah.
She's excited about this one.
yeah, finally got Lisa to bang one.
Bang, bang.
I'll support you, Lisa.
I guess I'm
Okay.
climbing. I guess I'm climbing a bumblebee statue.
Yeah.
And when I
So get this: if he got arrested twice in the same day for getting naked, which means they arrested him, brought him to the station, arraigned him, and then released him, they had to give him clothes because he didn't have clothes with him. And then he gets back to the statue and takes them off again.
Yeah.
That's guts.
no, wait, you're saying
Well, that's nuts that everyone.
Yeah.
These nuts.
Because it said he arrested him twice in the same spot that day.
okay? What does it have to do with clothes?
Well,
They
if you
would've
get
taken-
arrested naked,
Well, he took our clothes off at the statue.
Right,
So
I mean,
I'm sure
they're
they
gonna
took
get
them
his
back.
clothes
They took
maybe
them back,
they
yeah.
gave him the
They
same
took them
clothes to
back.
put
Yeah.
back on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe those clothes were itchy, and he had to get them off because they were.
I seriously doubt he was in the squad car naked.
Yeah.
No, never. That's last case scenario. Lusty Laura,
boot.
booting.
We
Lisa's
finally
gonna
get a
bang.
guy for you, and you're gonna boot.
I
I
know.
know you guys got to
I
find.
guess when you're not desperate, you don't have to worry about taking anything that comes along.
You guys need
Yeah,
to
no.
find some Chip and Dale stories or something like that, man. You know.
All right.
So there's this bear named Jason.
Yeah.
Let's go. Here we are.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that is so good.
His name was Ted. That totally looks like some dude named Ted. you know?
Arrested.
Yeah. Oh, arrested. I thought his name was Ted. Sorry.
Ted, for indecent exposure.
Now you know what's funny though. You know.
Oh, that's great, dude.
So
Oh, that needs yes.
here's what's smart about making this face, because that's a booking photo. He stretched his face out, so facial recognition will not recognize him in the
Really?
future. Yeah. Yeah.
So he's,
But I don't
he's
think
an old pro.
I don't think he's smart enough to know that. I just think he's
No.
crazy
Oh,
enough to
yeah,
make
yeah,
that
no.
face in a photo.
Yeah,
I did say
I
bath
definitely
salts,
did not
right?
send you that article though, for the record.
No,
You
you
did?
didn't.
I did not see that one. No.
Laura sent that?
No, I did not.
Okay, we have Garby. How much time you got?
He's
Five,
got
five,
time.
10.
Garby's
Okay.
gonna spend a night tonight.
I know.
That's
Right?
the blow up doll pose that guy was giving.
Hey Garb, you want to try some Jelly Belly draft that you missed from last week?
Has it been sitting there since last week?
They're jelly beans.
It's jelly beans.
Oh, it's a
I'll
jelly
share
bean.
with
It's
you.
beer.
Yeah,
It's
that's right.
beer flavored jelly beans.
I'll try one, sure.
Garby wasn't here.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Why you
Do you,
guys
want, do you want a pouch or do you want to share his? There's 10 in each pouch.
do you want to suck the venom?
Yeah. Catch.
Now look at now you got Simon all going nuts.
Hit me in the wiener, Joe.
Simon.
Simon trying to knock the lamp over. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to scream in your ear.
Okay, real quick. Viral video: news anchor swallows fly amid live broadcast.
I would say bang because she's a news anchor. She's probably good looking.
It could be a he.
Oh, either way.
It said news anchor. Didn't always assume that the anchor is a he or a she.
It says Vanessa Welch, a news
tried.
anchor, gained attention for her composed reaction during a live broadcast when she swallowed a fly mid-sentence. The video of the incident went viral, with viewers praising her professionalism despite the unexpected interruption, which continued delivering the news without hesitation, showcasing the dedication to her role.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
We didn't get the bubble sound.
Here we go. We're going to watch it. Ready?
Let's do it.
Hang on.
Bang.
Hold on.
Yep, we're gonna
Is that on
bang.
her eyeball?
She's
We
scary.
have to all bang first, right?
Too late.
They don't put ugly people on the news. Oh
The
yeah, for
fucking
sure.
fly is on her eyeball. Why did she not swat it off her face?
Oh my god. Did she just swallow it?
Yeah.
Use the spit!
Yeah.
Spit it out of your mouth. She literally licked it in there.
Like Frogger, like the frogs.
She's a swallower.
That's amazing.
You know
Bang.
she like smears it all over her
So
face.
Oh, my
I'll tell you
God.
something right now, guys. This is actually a good thing.
The jelly bean.
Yeah, it's okay. No, but that's dedication. I'm not going to get nasty here, but if we did get nasty, that means there's
She swallows?
there's no stopping. It's
Yeah.
just
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be
Yep.
so there because sometimes couples
Joe,
try to-
stop playing with that.
right.
I was gonna open it.
No.
Is he
No.
playing with his
It's
wiener
already
again?
too
No.
it's too much already.
So yeah, Joe needs to behave, doesn't he? No, but when couples will get in the middle of something, they're almost there, and then something happens. Oh, I got to go check on this and blah blah blah. With this, that will not happen with this woman.
No.
That's true.
She's good.
Focused. So
Wait,
that's
you guys have sex long enough that you get distracted by did I turn the laundry on or the oven off?
Right. I mean,
Oh man.
We're like, did you blink?
Did you take a breath? Great.
All right.
Well, that just means focused on the task at hand, no pun intended, or
Yeah. All right. So
She very easily could have just been like.
no,
it was
that's
in the
not.
front of her
You gotta
mouth.
eat it.
No.
Gotta eat it.
No.
She'll lick your butthole if you ask her to.
Joe.
Probably.
All right. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna unplug your mic
No, don't unplug it. That's when shit starts messing up.
because it's annoying as fuck. It's really bad, Joe. Don't do it. It drives me nuts when I'm listening to the show afterwards.
Keller says bang the fly, and Lisa said that she's with Keller on that one to bang the
Yeah.
fly.
Hell yeah.
And then they wanted to know how did it go from her eye to her mouth. I don't know how she didn't like.
That was impressive.
Yeah, you just get it out of your
Not-
face, and
not-
then it would have gone in your mouth.
Well,
Not
she
only-
didn't know it was gonna fly in her mouth.
She
Well,
she
it's
sucked it in.
Literally sitting in her fucking eyeball. Like it looked like eyelash at first, and then like,
I think she sucked it in. She's
She
very
did.
she's very focused, and
Yeah.
she sucked that thing
There you
in.
go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
She's marriage material.
You gotta wipe that up.
Yeah.
All right, one more, and then I think because we've been on for over an hour and we're still on Booter
Wow.
Bangs.
Yeah.
All right, and we get one of these probably. It seems like every week, but here we go.
Boot.
It says a formal social worker. I don't know if it means,
former.
Formal.
but it says
That's a
formal.
typo. That's
yeah.
a typo.
Yeah.
All right, so it says a former social worker accused of sexual conduct with a minor has pleaded guilty in court Tuesday. Peyton Shires, facing 8 felony counts, including 4 counts of unlawful sexual conduct with the minor, pleaded guilty to 7 or 8 charges, blah, blah, blah. So it's another one of those. I don't see the age. Let me
Her
see.
name is Peyton,
Oh.
so she's young.
And she's hot. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know a single.
She's probably blonde hair, blue eyes. Yeah, she's.
I don't know
young
a
and hot.
single Peyton that's not hot except for Peyton Manning.
So
I was
here's the
gonna say,
thing.
especially Peyton.
But here's the
Blondes are
thing.
my type,
Listen,
but-
listen to this. Shires
No blondes.
Shires
Oh, you
was
like
accused of having sex with a 13-year-old boy
Oh.
who she was assigned to providing mental health counseling services
Wow.
through the National Youth Advocate Program.
That'll cheer him up.
Yeah. So, I mean,
She had sex
she's
with
doing
him
her
when he had
job,
sex
right?
with her.
I don't see the age anywhere.
She's young and hot.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so Garby,
Bang.
banging.
Bang, bang, bang.
Jason,
banging.
Keller, banging.
Killer's banging.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
He's
Jason's
gonna.
I mean,
Booted.
the whole minor and
you
animals
go.
thing, and not that there's animals involved, but like when that comes to that, I kind of steer clear of that. So I have a feeling that this is going to turn out bad for you guys. Sorry.
Okay.
Joe.
Pajama Joe,
Bang.
bang. Lusty
Bang.
Laura, bang.
Yeah, she's young and hot. I mean, I
Yeah.
hate the kid thing, so I normally, but I
Yeah.
have a feeling with that name, she's young and hot.
All right, here we are.
Yep.
Yeah, not my type.
Very round face.
Yep.
But
But
She looks
she's
like she had
banging.
like
She's
really
bangable.
bad acne, and she's like caking it in with like some good spackle.
oh, look, Jason, she's getting some neck rolls.
No, I see a neck roll, so
She is
that's,
blonde.
that's,
She is blonde though.
that's off
Is
limits.
it blue
so-
eyes? Was I right? Is it blue eyes? See,
You guys
Blonde
could
hair,
go have
blue
a
eyes.
Jason, you could go have a beer and talk about your rolls together. Be like, hey, we have something in common.
Hey, you need some butter to go with those dinner rolls? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys, that is it. Amazingly for the Booter
And
Bangs.
Lisa did reluctantly say bang.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
What?
She said, "I guess bang."
She's trying to punish her dad by sleeping with weird, random people.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Darby, when you leave, can you do me a favor? Can you go to the refrigerator in the garage and bring me a water, the bottom shelf?
I'll do it.
I
I'll do it.
drank the last water
I'll
and
do
the
it
bottom
right now.
shelf.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you
never
bring me
mind.
an old one that's not in the fridge? Just one
Not
that's
one.
in
They're
the.
sitting out. They're in the same spot
They're in a wa- they're
on
in
the
a
floor.
they're in a floor.
on the floor.
In front
Okay.
of the table where the
In a
TV is.
case.
I will do that now.
Appreciate it.
He's now the water boy.
Where's Darby going? Darby?
He's got to go.
Oh, okay,
He's past his bedtime.
When's Darby going to move out here so he doesn't have to leave so early?
Right?
When he gets divorced.
Oh, ouch. Oh.
Does Garby work from home, or does he have to go into the office?
Home, I think.
Yeah, so he can live anywhere.
yeah, that's,
He should move out.
you just move out here. Why
He
not?
can move across the street.
Yeah.
All right, so
Kick
The
the
house
guy
is
with
going to
the
be for sale soon.
I know.
horse. Sorry.
We have to remember to tell him when he comes back in.
He's just doing some
They need to look across the
painting
street.
and clean up and all that.
I thought it's for sale now.
I don't know if it's
Technically.
online yet, but he said he's doing some painting and cleanup first.
We got
Okay.
to tell him he needs to look.
You got to
across
stock
the
the neighborhood with people we like.
street. Yep.
Yeah.
You
So-
got community.
Ozempic side effect says some patients could turn into risky sex and gambling, and a phenomenon experts called impulse control disorder.
Yep.
You've heard of that, Joe?
Gambling.
Well, you've heard of it from Ozempic. Hey,
Heard it
Garby,
from the news article.
the house across the street is for sale for $600,000. So, yeah, it's got a nice pool.
You want to drive?
600 grand, really, dude?
Yep.
Jeez.
It's got a huge pool. Good
See
seeing
ya.
you.
Later, bro.
I don't
Oh,
want
but
to.
Got a
Ozempic is
3-car
also
garage
been,
and a big pool.
I
Joe,
don't want to.
There's been a
Okay.
what's that?
there has been a surge in pregnancies with women who are on Ozempic. So I don't know if it's making them more fertile because they're losing the weight, or if because they're more sexual because they feel better about themselves, so they're just banging more.
Probably that second one there is probably the case.
Yeah.
No, but there is evidence on the first case that women that do lose a significant amount of weight have a higher chance of getting pregnant.
Sure.
Okay.
I can agree. Yeah, because of the way the hormones work and that sort of thing. I mean, that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, I can see that.
I don't know what
Have you
Elon
studied
Musk
the
has to do
article,
with
or-
it, but it says game-changing injections such as Ozempic and Wegovy,
Wegovy.
hailed by the likes of Elon Musk and Jeremy Clarkson. I don't know who Jeremy Clarkson is. Are proven to help people shed up to 2 stone. This is apparently from.
Do you know what a stone is?
Yeah, it's like a pound.
It's about 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Something
2
like a
stones is about
kidney
40
stone.
pounds.
Okay.
No, it's a common slang. Like,
Well, there's a thing called nutrition and exercise too that kind of works a little bit. So anyway,
It says, according to experts, the treatment could cause some users to act out of character, engaging in risky sex, compulsive gambling, and even making rash major life decisions such as filing for divorce.
Ooh.
So
Hold
they,
on. We
you don't have to do that because that makes you sound
No, I
horrible.
have to.
Dude, cup the mic.
What?
cup the balls.
No, death metal singers always cup the mic.
Keller with another zinger.
Mhm.
He says another question in regards to Jason's neck rolls. Do they perform with him when he plays live?
Oh man. Oh.
They get their own microphone.
I'm getting killed for a bad angle of the camera here. Oh no. Yeah.
He's just sitting there smoking weed. He'll come up with another one.
Oh, gosh. At least says a stone is 10 pounds, Joe.
10 pounds?
She says like 10 pounds.
I'm gonna have to check that.
So-
I thought it was about 20, but
A lot of people are
Is Joe
using
wrong?
this. Oh, maybe. Mark it up.
it's possible. I thought it was about 20 pounds,
No,
but
I
if she
don't-
says it's only 10, that's okay. I trust her.
I don't think it's possible.
I trust her, but I'm going to Google it to confirm who's right.
That means you don't trust her.
That means you don't trust her.
If you're Googling it, you're second guessing. But a lot of
Take
people
forever
are
to
on this
Google
shit.
Something, Joe.
Well, he's watching the
How would I
show
know?
too.
14 pounds.
Oh,
Right
so you're
in the
both
middle.
right.
She's
14
closer,
pounds.
though.
Okay.
Okay. So you're both right.
It was it
Ish.
was up there.
Ish.
She's closer.
She's closer.
Closer-ish.
She is closer. It's 14 pounds.
But a lot of people using Ozempic, they're losing too much weight. It's kind of like the
Well, it's because
surgery-
it's the people who are taking Ozempic that don't necessarily need that much help to lose weight, or they don't need to lose that much weight. So then they're getting what they're now referring to as like the Ozempic face, because their face is getting like sunken in because they're losing
right. That's
even
a,
just like the basic fat that you have.
but
in
that's
your
the
face.
that's the same thing that the stomach surgery, they lose too much weight.
So,
That's
good question. No, in this study, and I assume it's like a controlled study, but it's probably not. Is this people that are also training in eating better and that sort of thing,
No.
or is this people that are just taking the drug and continuing to live the same lifestyle? Because that could be impactful.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine they're not changing their lifestyle. They're just going the easy route by taking the drugs or doing the surgery. Like when you do the surgery, I know they tell you can't eat the way you used to because your stomach just won't hold the amount.
It will also make you very sick.
Yeah. So you do have to train your body to not eat as much. That's definitely true.
I think there's probably a chemical thing, right? But I think there's also a mental toughness that comes with doing it the right way, and then maybe getting some help once you do that, once you establish that habit, versus like, I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to take a pill or take a shot, and
Right.
So I think there's some mental things that go with that as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you
boy,
dare? Do you dare?
Do you want
Yeah.
another one?
Well, why not? Let's just go for it. I mean, I've got a steak to go with the neck roll too, if he wants that.
Put some butter on that
How
biscuit.
many stones did the neck rolls weigh?
Oh man.
See what you started, Candy? It's
Yeah.
all Candy. It's all Candy's fault.
We gotta see Candy and Keller go at it in the comments.
If you hear me just like start laughing behind the scenes when everyone's talking, it's because Keller.
It's called a cackle.
And he says, "Sorry, Jason, I got some really good weed."
I see that, you know. I can see something happen there. So
my neck rolls are hidden behind the camera or the mic.
So we're gonna use this as a booter bang.
You shouldn't have shaved. You could have let the hair grow, and then they hides them.
Could, yeah.
Just grow a long beard.
Grow a beard, it hides it.
All right. So men and other mammals live longer if they are castrated, says researchers.
Oh.
Now, here's what we're gonna do. We're
Castrate the balls, right?
Yes.
Yeah, not
Snip,
the wiener,
snip.
right?
The balls.
Just the balls.
No question. Without balls, can you still,
Well,
Yeah.
your prostate's still
Okay,
there.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot,
Okay, so good.
you could shoot blanks.
Because I mean, who needs
Right.
balls anyway, right?
I mean,
You do, because that's where it produces all your testosterone.
but you can still get. You can still
get-
have sex. Like that's why they say you
can
can't.
physically have
can
sex,
but you can replace the testosterone. That's the easy fix, man.
But the for sexual predators, like people would say, castrate them, but that does not solve any problems with
You
them
need to
because
remove those wieners on
Well, no, but
sexual predators,
without the chemicals shooting through your body, you don't have the desire. So without the testosterone in your body, you don't have the desire to fuck.
no, but they
But you
they
can
still
take testosterone,
but they
and
still
then
have the
that
desire,
problem's solved.
Right.
but they still have the desire to be predatory towards
Right.
who they're wanting to be predatory towards. I mean, so
you just off them altogether.
yeah, for sure.
There we go.
All right, so here's who we're booter banging though. We're booter banging the researcher because they have a photo of her.
Oh.
Bang.
This is one that was
Banging?
stealing money from like a.
No.
Okay.
This is the lady the researcher who wrote this story. Men and other mammals live longer if they are castrated. So whether it's the fountain of youth, this is just a real quick, I'm just going to do it real quick. Whether it's the fountain of youth or the elixir of life, men have traveled the world looking for the key to increasing their longevity. They should be looking a bit closer to home, according to one leading researcher. Although after they do, they might end up taking the years of God intended for them. So basically, blah, blah, blah. Kat Bohannon, the celebrated author of Eve, How the Female Body Drove 200 Million Years of Human Evolution, said men went through life smuggling 2 little death nuggets, with research suggesting an orchiectomy. Joe?
Where's the word?
It sounds like a death metal song.
Orchiectomy can lend a few more precious years. I don't know. It's
an ectomy of some kind.
Yep.
It's a removal of some kind.
Ischiotomy or something like that. Yep. So she's saying chop your nuts off. Booter bang the researcher.
Keller says bang, and Keller also wants to know if Jason's neck rolls have balls.
like Peter on the Family Guy.
Like the Baldchinians from Men in Black. The
Yeah.
Baldchinians. Remember when he told him to punch him in or kick him in the neck
Yes.
or kick him in the chin?
So next time I come to Drinking with Drew, I'm gonna have to either sit differently or come as a priest, which would be kind of cool. Not really.
All right. Pajama Joe, booter bang
Bang.
the researcher. You're banging. Okay.
Neck nuggets. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say bang, because why not? Why not have men cut their balls off? I'm not gonna cut their
It's
balls.
not about the article. It's about the woman who's writing the article.
Yeah.
But she's telling men. To
She's
cut their balls
obviously.
off if you wanna
I
live
think
longer.
she's a man hater.
Yeah, I'm getting Lifetime Channel episodes, so I'm gonna say boot for that reason because she's
Here's the surprise.
clearly hating on the men. So that means if you say bang, Joe, she's gonna try to chop off your wiener during. So
It's okay as long
It's
as I
balls, not wiener.
as long
yeah,
as
but
you
she
bang
might
first.
slip and do the wrong thing or something. You never know. I mean,
But I mean, if you're going to live, it doesn't say how much longer, but would you castrate yourself for 10 more years of life?
no, I don't believe the study.
more?
I don't.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't.
don't believe that study is.
It depends on the quality of
I
life.
don't believe that's valid. I don't believe the research is done was.
She said, don't try this at home.
Yeah, don't try this on.
Lisa says to bang. But my question is, so they say you can live 10 extra years, but did they actually get men to chop off their balls and do the study?
Yeah,
or like
there's no
how,
controlled
did they,
study for
did
that.
they
No,
chemically
no.
castrate them? Like, how is she? What does she have? That's
It's saying
backing
it's saying
her?
because men can get cancer, and other issues
Well,
that
that's why they
spread
say
throughout the body
spay and neuter
that
your
start
dogs,
that's
because then they can't get testicular cancer.
no,
or
but they do
whatever.
that.
They also
No, they do
can't
that for the
produce more.
they do that to
But
keep the
there's-
population down.
Right, but that's what another thing. Well, we need to keep the population down too, so that'd be great.
And that's fine.
Human
but
population.
there are other ways to
Tell China that.
There are other ways to achieve longevity, with natural methods, organic methods, other than going to that extreme. So I would be like real leery of the studies done on that.
Yeah, but you can't exactly transfer your consciousness into a robot yet.
True, but I'm saying in this case, I don't think that it's I don't think the research is valid at all.
So here's the study. It says
it wasn't necessarily all about humans. It was about males in general. So the study was done on different types of animals.
Mammals.
And the male species of that animal lived longer when they were castrated.
So my question, what are the other contributing factors? That's what we're not getting.
Just shut the fuck up and bang.
That's a big. If you want truth, you can find truth, but if you don't, you just
I'm gonna give you a quick background. A 2012 study published in Current Biology found that the average lifespan of 81 eunuchs born between 1556 and 1861 was 70 years, which was about 14.4 to 19.1 years longer than the lifespan of non-castrated men of similar socioeconomic status. Researchers concluded that the study supports the idea that male sex hormones decrease the lifespan of men.
And these are eunuchs.
Okay. I thought it was an Enoch.
No, eunuchs.
Yeah, the eunuchs.
Enoch's from Star Wars, Joe.
So my next question,
the Game of Thrones.
So my next question would be, what were the dietary habits and activity habits of both of those groups of people?
They ate grass. All right, so Booter bang.
Legit question though.
Is Keller banging? Who's banging? Everybody's banging.
Neck
rolls are banging.
I'm trying to figure out where he's. Yeah. Yes. So Keller is banging. Lisa is banging, and Keller. He just wants you to know, Jason. To be honest, he can't see your neck rolls, but he just heard that they have their own video out.
Well, why is he not watching us? Why? I mean, we need the visual of us at the Drinking with Drew show.
All right. So.
And is he wearing a necklace, or is that a shadow from said neck rolls?
Oh man. God. We need some Famunda cheese on the do, don't we?
All right, but look at the cans on this lady.
Oh. Let's see.
Joe?
Oh yeah, she definitely got those. She got those testes in her chest.
Yeah, but that's
you turned it off as soon as Joe was looking.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's woman hating. That's men hating all day.
She does hate men though.
Yeah,
she's like, cut those wieners off, leave me alone.
Yeah,
it's okay.
You can tell. Yeah.
She got those testes in her chesties.
So 10,000 human remains found on serial killer's home in a farm, and authorities are still identifying victims.
Okay, so it needs to be clarified. 10,000 does not mean that's the number of people. It's just pieces. So like shards of bone, 10,000. So they're from like
put them through a wood chipper or something.
Right. So they don't know what happened, but they're trying to figure out like who the victims are. But it's like pieces of bone, not 10,000 victims. It's not like 10,000 skeletons.
All right. Well, let's give it a quick listen, okay?
Well, look, we got way too many people in this country anyway, so it's a little method of population control. Let's bang. Let's bang.
Why aren't we giving sound here?
Because you're on mute.
Oh, am I? Where's it at?
Right here.
Oh.
That's a big house, dude.
Yeah. Oh, it's got music.
That's pretty music, too.
It's not going to be talking. It's just going to be reading things.
Oh, shit. One of those?
Yep.
All right. Screw that.
Who wants to read, right?
All right. So, for years, a peaceful $1 million farm in Indiana hid a dark secret. It was a serial killer's playground. When cops finally raided Herb Beermeister's 18-acre property in Westfield, north of Indianapolis, they What? Who? What?
It says turn up the volume.
On me?
Just turn up the volume.
Well,
turn up the volume.
Hello?
Whoa.
Whoa.
See, if the problem is now I'm fucking clipping all the way up in here, so I can't really turn the volume up that loud.
Clip, snip.
All right, so when cops finally raided Herb Boymeister's 18-acre, why are you doing that? Westfield, North Indianapolis, blah, blah, blah. They found all this shit. Nearly 30 years after Beermeister killed himself while on the run from police, authorities are still sifting through the remains and identifying victims. We can booter bang this for Lisa if we want. The Hamilton County coroners announced last Monday that human remains recovered from Beermeister's Fox Hollow Farm in 1996 were positively identified as those of Jeffrey A. Jones and went missing in 1993. Because many of the remains were found burned and crushed, This investigation is extremely challenging. However, the team learned of law enforcement and forensic specialists working the case remain committed. Biermeister, a businessman and married father of 3, hunted gay teens and men in central Indiana, beginning in at least 1980. He is believed to have killed at least 25 people. He reportedly used the fake name Brian Smart and targeted young gay men he met at bars.
Dude.
Lisa said she was talking about the video, not your mic. So the video didn't have any audio. So
do I still need to turn myself down?
No, probably down.
Probably
She said it was
down.
not your mic.
Okay.
And she also said serial killer. Bang.
Oh, she's banging the serial killer. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's show a photo of the serial killer.
Hold on, I'm gonna say boot on this one because a gay man from Indiana hits too close to home for me. So I'm gonna say boot.
Oh, Indiana.
There he is. This is Herb Biermeister.
Looks like he would do my taxes.
Yeah.
Well, all my accounts have been female for some unknown reason. So there he is.
Did you have a lot of mistakes on your taxes?
Ask Johanna. I don't
Oh
know.
man.
I don't know, Joe. So that's Herb. Anybody named Herb? I question.
Herb
Right.
Stemple.
I have a friend named Herb. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Old gym buddy.
does he have 15 acres or?
I don't think so. Maybe like 2.
So
or
he's been
something.
dead. He's been dead for almost 30 years now, right? 28 years.
Yeah.
And they've been sifting through remains
They're
since
still
then,
searching.
or they just decided to find them now.
It could have been like if there's a new owner or like the estate that the house is in, they found something that they're now looking into.
But the guy's been dead for 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's obviously started in the 80s. All right. So my new hobby, Joe. Have you heard of magnet fishing?
Yes. There's a bunch
There's
of
some cool videos.
there's quite a lot of videos on YouTube about this.
People find guns all the time.
They do it in
And they have to like call the cops and have them take the guns and see if they're stolen or involved in crimes.
They do it in rivers. They do it in like streams. They do it in like off the
like live
Off the
stream.
freeway.
like off the freeway. Like there's a little bridge or whatever over the water. They'll
Like the
just
main
do
place
it up
somebody
there.
would stop and throw a gun out and then keep going.
You can buy a really strong magnet and like a kit on Amazon, which like a super strong magnet can hold up to like 200, 300 pounds, and it's tied to like a really strong nylon rope, and there's like you could buy it all on Amazon.
Yeah. So couple finds safe containing $100,000 while magnet fishing in Queens. And Lisa, you can do this because you are in New York. It says,
Is that mafia money though?
who knows?
You don't know.
It says the couple said NYPD told them they could not connect the safe to a crime, so they can keep it.
Nice. Yeah, Lisa said she just heard about this couple.
Yeah. It says James Kane and Barbie Agostini visited Flushing Meadows Corona Park in Queens last Friday. Joe, do you know where that's at?
Yes, it's close to where like the Mets play.
Okay.
You had like what used to be Shea Stadium is now Citi Field, and also Arthur Ashe Stadium for the tennis, the U.S. Open, and also where the World's Fair was in 1964.
Okay. So tossing their rope fishing line with a powerful magnet on the end into a stream and pulling out a safe. After opening it, the couple found clusters of water-damaged $100 bills that amounted to about $100,000.
Awesome.
While it was not the couple's first time catching a safe, they never hooked one with treasure inside. So they contacted the New York Police Department to report the discovery in case it was part of an illegal activity. I don't know if I would have done that.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
but
you never know.
they're also doing it for content too.
Well, probably.
Yeah, but you do content, and then like they're probably making more money off of that safe than they are on their content. So I just would have been like, we're not going to post this video. We're just going to act like today never happened,
Right.
and we're going to go home with this money, and we'll do it again tomorrow and use that for content.
You just had to keep it as cash because you would never be able to put it into an account.
Right.
Yeah, I
Unless you
could-
did Bitcoin or something.
I could buy a
problem
lot
is
of.
the cash is actually water damaged. So in order to make use of it, you have to
Exchange it.
bring it to like the U.S. Treasury and
Right.
like because you can't walk into a branch of a bank and say here's
Why
a
can't you
stack
wash
of
it?
here's a stack of dirt like money because the money falls apart. Like if you were to try to like dry it out yourself, it would deteriorate in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to like preserve it, bring it to like the U.S. Treasury, and they have to like restore it before they can give you credit for it. And they'll trade you
Okay.
Bad money for good money.
It said the couple said the New York Police Department told them they could not connect the safe to a crime because the money was in poor condition and there was no ID or hints of who the item belonged to originally. The police allowed Kane and Agostini to keep the money. The couple said the NYPD didn't return ABC News request for comments. Maybe they'll return Drinking with Drew's request for comments.
I think they will if they know what's good for them.
Because
So-
they'll get tens of views.
Yes.
Yes.
Tens and tens.
So, Joe, when do you want to go do this?
I thought about it, but it's just not worth my time. I mean, I know a lot of people like on YouTube. They do it in like, I mean, they do it down here in St. Pete, like off the pier.
Well, I have a
or
metal
whatnot.
detector
Yeah.
We used one time.
2 times.
Yeah.
But yeah,
times,
it's a very long process
Yeah.
to search for shit and then just come up with little.
Like nothing. I mean, it's
Whatevers,
You're
you
doing
know.
it for fun. You're not doing it for profit.
You gotta
You're not
enjoy
going to
it
do it
first,
for even
otherwise.
for content because 90% of the time you're not going to get anything.
Well, a lot of those people with metal detectors, they're pre-planting shit
No, that's true.
and then going out and acting like they're finding
that's
it.
possible too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
they're-
like the entrepreneurs that they'll go to somebody else's airfield. It's like, this is my private plane, you know.
right.
I mean, you can do it down here in Tampa because as soon as you throw a magnet out there, you're going to get all those electric scooters and electric bicycles that people keep throwing in the water.
Yeah, those are found a lot in ponds.
Yeah.
That's really sad, though, that we try to do a good thing, but, you know.
People don't like that they're like taking over the sidewalk, so they just walk down the sidewalk and just fucking toss them into the water.
We saw
Right
that.
down by Bayshore. They just
saw
kind of
that
just
downtown.
toss them right in.
Well, they also steal them and throw them in the water.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
big the river over by
That's how
Roulette
that's how
Park.
you make your bones.
Yeah, they had a vehicle graveyard in the river over there.
Yeah.
Dude.
All
But
right.
yeah, I mean, all the videos on YouTube, it's like they pull up. I mean, I've seen them pull up like chains wrapped around like a dead dog and stuff like that, and
Oh, no.
like you see stupid things, but they pull up. I mean, a watch, a cell phone, and things like that. I mean, but most of it's bullshit. It's like not even worth it.
Right. So, Joe, if Amazon delivered a package to your house and it was on fire, would you expect them to call 911?
The package or your house?
The house.
You just said if they delivered a package and it was on fire. So
Like-
I was
Okay.
confused.
So my
So you have
I was
to.
confused as to which noun you were speaking.
my
of.
pronoun was
yeah.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
like, what if your package is on fire?
No, yeah. I thought you were gonna say, what if it was someone else's package delivered to your house? Because that
No.
happened to me today.
if
I actually got my neighbor's packages delivered to my house, and they delivered my packages to his house.
That's what they did with us last time. Remember, it was a switcheroo.
Just today it happened.
It had to
Me
be the
and-
same driver.
When I hear package, I'm thinking about, like, that's your nuts that somebody's
Yeah.
talking about. Because we
Cause-
were
No.
yeah.
Parcel.
because you have a big
Parcel.
package. So the article that he's talking about is
That's
that
nice.
they have one of those deliver inside the garage things where it opens up the garage and then you put it in and then they close the garage.
Oh.
So he opened the garage, put the package in and closed it, but while he opened it, the garage was smoking and he didn't do anything about it and he didn't call 911 and then hours later the garage is on fire and they lost 3/4 of the house.
Jesus.
so
But they're blaming the delivery driver because you could clearly see on the security camera that he opened the garage, put the package in, and closed it and left without saying
Could
anything.
have called 911 or
He
something.
could
So if they
have.
have security cameras that show that their house is on fire, why didn't they look at their camera and be like, there's motion. What's going on? Oh, it's the delivery guy. Oh, is my house smoking? How is it not
Well,
their fault?
That is another criticism that say
Well,
the owners should have taken action themselves.
civil
but-
liability, there's always percentages of who's responsible, but
Hold on. So if I am walking by somebody's house and I see that it is ablaze, if I don't do anything, I'm responsible for something?
I mean, Karen, mind your own fucking business.
Right. If
Yeah,
everyone's
I
hollering
mean,
at us because
you're
people
not-
are breaking the law in the neighborhood.
It would be
That's
nice
a
if you
tough
did
one.
if you did something nice, but you're not required to do something nice.
Right. It's not my
mean-
fault you're stupid and left a candle on
Would
or your wiring's bad.
Drew, you know, being your background, what would the law say about
there's no
that?
law on that.
There's, I
Okay.
mean, unless this
Yeah.
is the end of Seinfeld and there's a Good Samaritan law.
No, not like that. No, I mean, there's not. If you saw somebody, let's say, burning in the house,
Yeah.
even then,
I mean, you're not required. You're never required to be a hero.
no. But
It would be nice if you called it in, but you're not required to.
right, it's one of those things to where it's kind of a morality clause, but
Yeah.
That's a tough one, man.
let's let's watch the video.
Keller and Lisa are killing it on the chat right now, by the way.
Are they cross chatting or?
Yes.
Okay.
Keller's killing it.
Destruction,
I like it.
extensive damage, and a smoky mess. Part of the McCardles' home caught on fire while they were away. And after reviewing their Ring camera video, they discovered an Amazon driver dropped off a package in the garage, which was filling up with smoke. Instead of doing...
Now, I could have mistaken that for a barbecue grill.
I see that.
It doesn't look like a crazy fire. It looks like you're grilling out in the garage.
They're grilling.
grilling
I'm not
in the
messing with them.
garage.
I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You shouldn't be grilling indoors, by the way.
but that's a judgment call.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell an owner of their house to move their grill
But it's also
outside.
probably a young kid. A lot of
But there's
Amazon
also no
drivers
one
are,
there.
and they probably have never owned a home, and they don't know that you shouldn't grill in your garage or
Yes.
inside the house
But
somewhere.
here's the other perspective. He's an Amazon driver, and do you know what that means? That
he has
means
to get 900 packages delivered in an hour.
thank you. If he has to call that in, and he's got to wait for someone to show up, and then fill out a witness statement, and then fill out paperwork or whatever,
He's losing money
he's
as a
losing
contractor.
he's losing 3 hours of his time, and he's gonna lose that job and that contract because he didn't make his numbers for that week.
That day.
He's got to have so many.
Amazon's
He's
pretty
got to have
brutal.
so many deliveries per hour and so many per day.
They pee in cups.
Yes, that they don't have time to go to the bathroom, so they have to pee in a Snapple bottle or in a Gatorade bottle.
The driver just walked away. The frustrated homeowner, Peter McCardle, joins us now. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
He's your curmudgeon.
Yeah.
Bitter Bang Peter.
Raining where you are.
Boot.
Glad there's no smoke
She the
anywhere.
one that ate the fly?
No.
I think so.
When you saw that video. Now, we don't want to paint with a broad brush or anything and act like all Amazon drivers are bad here, but this one seems to perhaps not have done the right thing. What happened?
We were actually, like many people, on vacation for Memorial Day weekend. And the call that came through that no one wants to get your house is on fire. So my wife and I rushed back to off of vacation and got here about 3.5, 4 hours after the fire and saw the house kind of really engulfed in flames.
I want to see the photo that the driver took of the package with the smoke.
Oh man!
Covering the
Now,
package.
do we know how the house caught on fire? Because what caused that?
They say.
Yeah, there
Did
was.
they leave something
there were
on?
there were contractors there, and they had like paint solvents or something.
So it's the contractor's fault.
Yeah,
Yeah, technically.
they were doing work there the previous day.
Some work done
There you
at the
go.
house on Saturday, and unfortunately, the workers put some combustible materials and trash receptacle outside the garage.
Wow.
That 11:05.
Outside the garage.
26, we had an Amazon delivery with a keyless entry, and either he or she dropped off the package, as you can see from the video, through the smoke. Dropped the package, turned around, and walked away. And
It was a he.
3.5 hours later, it was torched. It went up on the entire side of the house.
Look how many bowling balls this guy has. Are those bowling balls? Jesus Christ.
He's
How
a,
many different color basketballs?
Got a Home
It's
Depot.
on, like,
he's
basketball
a
rack.
connoisseur.
Anywho, y'all get the gist.
Well, that's what's going to happen when robots are delivering stuff anyway. So it's just prepping us, right?
There you
Sure.
Yeah, but what's the point of having like security cameras and all that if they don't alert you when your house is on fire?
Well, if you have security cameras, you probably have a fire alarm.
That's
too,
what I'm
right?
saying. Like,
Yeah, so, I mean,
isn't that stuff kind of built in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
should
they
be.
said that it was on the outside.
I don't
of the
think
house,
you
so
have to
that's
have
why.
a fire detector
You don't
in your
have to, but
garage.
But if I were paying for, which we do, we pay for security in our home. But so we also have the fire protection because it's kind of part of the package.
yeah, and if the alarm goes off, like,
Right.
I mean, I guess he was saying 3 hours later when it actually went in flames.
No,
So-
3 hours later is when he got there.
No, 3 hours later, like he saw the smoke on the video when he made the delivery, and then 3 hours later the house was in flames. So it was just smoke building up. It wasn't
Smoldering.
actually on fire.
It's like that metal band In Flames.
Not a huge fan of them.
On fuego,
Yeah.
el fuego.
I like a couple of their songs, but not like as an entire like album or catalog that I like. So
Yeah. All right. 74-year-old woman pronounced dead in hospice care.
Bang.
Found breathing at funeral home.
Bang.
Yeah.
Can we boot a bang?
This happens a lot. Authorities in Nebraska are investigating after a 74-year-old woman believed to have died while in hospice was found to be breathing and transported to a funeral home. The woman subsequently died after being transported to the hospital, authorities said. The unusual incident began Monday morning, according to the Lancaster County Chief Deputy Ben Hodgson. The woman had been transported from a nursing home Yada yada. She was found dead or declared dead at 9:44 a.m. This actually happens a lot. I don't know. I mean,
but then they always die like within a day or two later. So it's not like they're not going to die.
But did this one say she died again?
Well, it says authorities
because this I thought she was still alive again because they said she was back to the hospital and still alive.
She subsequently died. Didn't you say that?
It says the unusual incident began Monday morning, according to the chief. The woman had been transported from a nursing home where she had been declared dead at around 9:44 a.m. local time. She was transported to the funeral home, according to the chief. Authorities responded to the funeral home after an employee noticed the woman was breathing and instantly called 911. That was at 11:44 a.m. The funeral home staff conducted CPR on the woman, identified by authorities as Constance Glantz of Lincoln, and she was transported to a local hospital alive. Glantz ultimately died at the hospital at approximately 4 p.m. Monday.
Because they did CPR on her when she was breathing. If you're breathing on your own, do you need CPR?
No.
Why would you do CPR on somebody who's breathing?
Mm-hmm.
The question is, where did she go in the interim?
She was taking a nap.
Well, my experience, she was 100 yards up in the air looking at trees.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right.
Because we can have that experience even like right now. So that's kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the article I saw didn't say that she died later on, so I guess that's a different article.
That's what I have.
Okay.
Joe doesn't know.
Well, I sent the article to the group hours ago, but not every article is going to have the most updated information.
True.
Okay. Lisa said she died but got better.
And then died again.
Okay. All right. We're not doing wings tonight because we had salmon in the green room.
Thank you guys for dinner. That was an amazing.
A little different,
dinner,
right?
By the way, yeah, it was good, really good.
I would say it was healthy, but then we had mac and cheese.
It's not terrible.
But we had green beans too, so it wasn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Really
so, change it up a little bit tonight. Glory Holes will miss us because we are not there for their all-you-can-eat wings, boneless wings.
No Glory Holes tonight.
For $10. I mean, I could get hungry again and be up there by 10 o'clock. I don't know.
I can always eat
doubt
again,
that.
dude. Yeah.
All right, Keller. He says, will Jason's neck rolls be cremated when they die? And so will they be able to...
They're going for a Viking
read
funeral.
It right. He says, will Jason's neck rolls be cremated when they die? Or, wait, what?
See, that's why I stopped.
Yeah,
that's why I stopped.
It says, or will they add cinnamon and cream cheese?
Yeah, I could make it out. All right.
Well, I am to be cremated, so maybe cream cheese, you know.
Can we go to Viking funeral and like ship you out to sea?
Yes.
Let's set it on fire.
Shoot the arrows.
You know, that's something we should talk about.
Not let the balloons loose.
I said I want to be a tree pod, but I kind of decided that I also want an oxygen tank to go in with me and a cell phone in case I do.
In case you wake up.
In case you wake up,
I am alive and I can call you and be like, get me the fuck out of this tree hole.
Wouldn't that suck to be buried alive? Like,
I know.
So,
we had that article 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
One last story, then we're going to head out.
Okay.
Buried alive.
Mississippi state officials have refused to support plans to house up to 250 unaccompanied migrant children in 2 former casino hotels. Now, this was an actual plan where they were going to put 250 kids in a hotel unsupervised.
That sounds like fun.
And it took the government,
Wait,
somebody,
they weren't going to have it locked down on a floor, so they had like a bed and
it's like it's like a giant summer camp.
Yeah, that's
unaccompanied migrant children. It says the Tunica County Board of Supervisors voted 3-2 on Thursday against issuing a letter in favor of the proposal. This followed months of opposition from local officials and the sheriff, who oversee the county of just 10,000 people. Hemp believes the county lacks resources to care for migrants, including healthcare facilities, meaning the responsibility would spill over to neighboring communities. No shit. Who even thinks of this, that would be a good idea?
No clue.
Yeah. Well,
Dum-dums.
The source of the problem, we already know what that is.
Yeah.
And had that not been the issue at that source, we wouldn't have these problems now. Every country has a border. And there's a reason
But isn't
for
it
that.
funny that Biden now today went on the record and he's doing basically what Trump was going to do,
Right. Yeah.
10 years ago.
Because re-election time is up. So, yeah, just now the problem, politicians, they create a problem then at the last minute they create the solution for the problem because people forget who created the problem.
Well, it's also because the places that the migrants were shipped to are pissed off, and those are voting people for Biden,
and they're losing.
He's
losing their vote.
Getting fucking nuts because they're like, dude, what the hell? These fucking migrants are in my city now. They're not just in Texas. They're not just in Arizona.
Yeah.
They're in New York. They're in Chicago.
They thought that they were just going to go to the Republican states and turn those states. I think
right. So now, and honestly, Obama deported more migrants than any other president, believe it or not. So I don't know where the political strife is on immigration and borders. It was never a political thing until Trump said he was going to do it. And then it became a racist thing because he wanted border walls. But Hillary Clinton was the one that suggested walls to begin with. So it's not a political thing. It's really not. It's not public Republican versus.
It's national security.
It's national security. It's not you're a Nazi or you're a racist because you want to control immigration. It's you're a fucking American and you want a safe country.
If you say that's racist, then every country in the world is racist because every country anyway, has borders. They have laws before you can. Japan, for example, you can't just go live there. They encourage you, quote unquote, to learn the customs, language, that sort of thing. You can't just waltz in there and receive free stuff from them.
Well, if I want to go to Disney, I can't just kind of like sneak in without a ticket. Then I mean, they'll catch me, but they're not gonna like.
Well, that's because they want your money.
They're not gonna give me lunch.
Right.
And a free T-shirt.
Right.
If you wear a thong, they might let you in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't understand how this became I don't understand how this immigration thing became a political issue. It's so stupid and ridiculous. So
well, it's because he said that Mexico is going to pay for it when obviously they weren't.
Yeah. Well,
say you're going to do it.
He's the art of the deal. He could have made it happen. All he had to do was sit down and talk to the guy.
Just make somebody else pay for it, and then.
Well, now Mexico has a female president. So,
but didn't one of the mayors or governors just get murdered?
Well, that was somebody.
Mexico won't go to. Mexico is not going to go to war, but they're going to have serious negotiations every 28 days.
Serious negotiations, right?
Yeah. So that's interesting. I mean, she's brave.
I think you're funny with period jokes.
She's brave. I mean, I will give her that because Mexico.
She's got to go. She's got to do battle with the cartels.
Yeah,
now.
and it's a very not only that, it's a very male dominant country.
Yeah.
That culture is very male dominant, and that's another thing with a lot of those immigrants coming in. They are very male dominant people, and it's going to be a wake up call to a lot of people in America when they start having regular run-ins with people who are used to being in authority and in control of women and conversations and employment situations and things like that. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's dangerous when we let all women talk.
Especially her. She almost got me killed Sunday morning.
Oh.
I was out there myself. I didn't tell you to get your pants on and come behind me. I was like, I'm going out there myself.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't tell you to follow me. I even told you to get out of my way, and you were telling me to not try and get the camera. Don't tell me. She would have
gotten fucking run over. She was ready to go stand in the middle of the fucking road.
Don't tell me what to do.
No, I told him because I was trying to get the plate off of the guy, but every time he would go by our house, it would go so fast. Even the video couldn't pick up the tag. So I said, okay, I'm gonna walk to the next. I'm gonna go to the corner where he has to make the turn, and then he'll be slow enough that I can get the tag. And he literally forbade me. Because
that's when the brakes go out or the tires give out, you slide and you crash into the fucking corner.
Yep.
And she's going to be sitting there with her phone out like, blur.
Says the guy who ran in the road to confront the guy.
Well, he was driving by at 10 miles an hour finally.
He would have been going much slower around the curve.
You've been slow rolled.
No, he was hauling ass around the curb. You can hear his tires.
Well, we did get a lot of good suggestions if it does happen again. I'm either going to throw a 2x4 in the road. So, Joe, I need to keep a 2x4 in my garage.
I said throw spikes in the road, the police spikes, right?
But also, too, somebody else said set the hose on him. That's perfect. I can be like, oh, I'm watering my plants.
Well, here's what happens. She sprays him with a hose. He crashes into a fucking house. Now, she's civilly responsible for fucking the crash. So, I just want to beat his ass. I'm like, dude, that's the best way. Let a man handle it like a man handle it. Yeah. I don't need to call the cops. I don't need to fucking make it an ordeal. If you want to fucking do this by my house, you're gonna have issues with it.
Don't forget this is Florida with unlicensed carry now.
Well,
you don't know who gets out of the car.
He got out of his car. He walked 50 yards up to me like he wanted to fucking swing.
He may or may not be carrying too. So
he expected us to haul ass, and we didn't haul ass. We stood in there and got in his fucking face.
There, yeah.
Beat his ass and break something so he has a memory of that, so that way he doesn't do it again.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know who's carrying, who's not anymore.
Well,
so
I'm not afraid to die.
I'm just saying, like.
I'm not afraid to die, Joe.
All right.
All right, we're gonna go. It's been a long hour and 49 minutes.
That's all.
So
at least 2.
Well, we spent I think 10 minutes trying to fix cameras in the beginning. So, but thank you guys for hanging out. It's the Drinking with Drew show with Pajama Joe, Jason Starworth, Garby, and Lusty Laura. We will be back next Tuesday, live again at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Humble Social, and anything else? I think that's it. X.
Tweeter.
X, yeah.
Tweeter. That is Tweeter, Joe.
X.
All right. I'm going to do the show outro. All right, everybody.
Stand your ground.
This has been another episode of the Drinking with Drew show. Stay tuned for more uploads, more shows. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Humble Social.
So Keller says, sorry, Jason,
all the
I'm
socials.
fun with you, LOL.
Our live
Big
shows
fan,
are
my
Tuesday
man.
at 6:30
Been a subscriber
Eastern
of your
Standard
page for a couple
Time.
of years.
Feel free to check us
Years.
out live. You can call into the show and be a part of it.
Before,
He's known Keller since they were kids.
Oh, wow.
See you soon.
That's why he calls him Little Spinner. That was back in his days when he was little
He's
break
been
dancer.
following you for years. That's a long time.